vintage fun cuteness today. Welcome in. Hey, Paint Ponies here. Welcome in.
Good
So we
afternoon,
are
America, or morning to some of you.
we are doing vintage today, and I'm doing dollar starts per half yard. And the buy it now is loaded with all kinds of brand new off the bolt fabrics that you can get by the half yard and some bundles. So go make sure you go check in there. And thanks for coming. So let me get this camera situated a little bit better there. All right, welcome in, welcome in. So I also have a couple of feed sack pieces that will run and just some other cute vintage things. So let me start with something I found that's super cute. So this is cotton. It is kind of a funky seersucker. See how it's got little
Carrier.
texture to it, and it's got the little Scotty dogs. It's a vintage piece that is with the fabric. So it's the vintage 36 wide and it's 17 inches, so not quite a half yard. If someone wants this darling little piece of
That would make a cute
vintage,
little something.
yeah, it's so cute. So we're gonna run with that. How's everyone's day going? All right, so 17 by width of fabric, and width of fabric on this is 36. And it's just a little vintage piece of cotton, like seersucker, but it's not the normal texture. It's kind of just a little bumpy, cute texture. 17 by width of fabric.
No takers on
All
that.
right.
Maybe a little too unusual for the
Yeah,
crowd so
well, it
far.
is a textured piece, so
We
not
will.
everybody that quilts wants
We'll
some
bring it.
texture.
We'll resurrect it
I'll
later.
bring it later. All right. All right, this one is also vintage and it does have a more stiff feel. And I have a yard of it, so we'll run it twice. It is regular width of fabric, so like 44 unwashed, and we'll do the first half and then the second half. So here's a half yard, cute little yellow floral. Here's the first half of that piece running. Cute little vintage light yellow floral. Half yard. Okay, no one on that one. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you check the buy it now. There's brand new fabric off the bolt in there by the half yard and in some bundles. And please read the show notes. There's some coupon codes in there.
Welcome in, everybody.
Let me just put, I'm just going to put the camera down and do everything on the table. All right, this one is a really cute vintage Patty Reed fabric traditions with the bees. And I have a yard, so we'll do two half yards of this one. So here is the first half yard running on that with the cute little bees. They're about fingertip size, and then they've got the little, little trail, cute trail on them. So this is for a half yard. And
Purchase.
Michael, is it Michael? Thank you so much for your first
Michael Ellen
purchase.
Webb.
And here is the second half yard. Mickey, welcome. Thank you. All right, here's the second half yard of that running. So half yard, cute little vintage bees. And Carol, thank you. That's
Carolyn
to you.
Her.
So you'll each get a half yard of that.
Congrats. Thank you. Any ducks or pheasant fabric?
I
Good
have
question.
a panel. that has pheasants on it. Um, but I don't, and I there might be some ducks in some of this vintage stuff up here, but I don't. I mean, I'm like not picturing that I saw one. I have this panel, this vintage panel that has deer and pheasants. See the pheasants down there? If that interests you, I can run it. I don't think the salvage was marked on this, was it? Oh yeah, it's a vintage Spring Industries 1 yard panel. And it has, let me open it up and you can see. So it has the deer and then the pheasants, pretty fall foliage and leaf border. So if that interests anyone, I can run it. That's the only thing I know of that has pheasants on it right now. All right, this is a
What would the
Joanne's.
starting bid on that be?
Um, I'll do a panel for 6 if you want it.
Why don't you run it and see if somebody wants it?
All right, so that 1 yard panel. $6. It's running. It's the deer and the pheasants and the leaves. Very pretty. And that's going to
Avery, old
Avery. Thank
soul,
you.
first
Thank you for
purchase.
your first purchase. All right, this is a Joanne's, a really
Welcome to
pretty
the
pink
club,
purpley
Avery.
marble. It is a
Thank you,
yard,
Avery.
or I mean a half yard pre-cut. So if someone wants that piece, let's see, purchased a bag of thread, looked up to one from 1800 or 1880. Wow, that's cool. Um, were they on wooden spools? I mean, I would imagine they are. So that's cool. All right, so here is this cute
They were on
pink
bone
purple
carved
marble
by
Joanne half yard
whalers.
running. And it is a half yard. The one edge is cut a little bit crooked, but it's still a full half yard. Really pretty pink purple marble going
Rebecca
to
Wills,
Rebecca.
first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. All right, this piece, it's just marked cotton along the bottom. So I
Welcome,
don't know
Rebecca.
maker
Thank
on
you for your
this one.
purchase.
A really pretty purple marble. Let me get my white corrector over here. All right, so that's your color. Here's the first half yard of this one running, and it's a generous piece. I'll cut it in half, so you're going to actually get a little bit extra on this one. So if you want some of that pretty purple marble, Patricia's going to take a half yard of that, and here's the other
LED.
half yard of that running. So other half yard running purple vintage marbly. Thank you for your bids. And Rebecca will take the other half of that.
Wills. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you. All right,
I
this
hope
is a
everybody's having a
cute
great day today.
pink polka dot, and it's marked
am.
again, just cotton across the bottom. And it's already right at a half yard. It's a cute, the
Like
dots
that.
are not
Colorful.
symmetrical, so they're it's kind of a a funky little polka dot in pink. Very cute Barbie bubblegum pink. Half yard cotton vintage. And Mickey is taking that. Thank you.
The Mechanator takes that. Thank you.
All right, this is really cute. It's a cat print and it is marked high fashion fabrics. And I would say it kind of has I don't know, what do you think? Do you think this was supposed to be Christmassy? I don't know. I don't think it has to be.
No, I don't. I wouldn't say
The
so.
background's green
But
behind them, but
but what cat doesn't like Christmas?
Yeah, so I don't think it's supposed to be Christmassy, but anyway, it's really cute. I have a yard. I'm gonna run it twice. Really cute vintage cat collage.
I don't know.
Here's the first half yard
What do
running of
cats
that.
actually like?
Half yard. Thank you for your bids. And
Rancho
Rancho gets the
Girl,
first half. Here is
California.
the second half yard running of that cuteness.
Welcome back, Rancho
All
Girl.
these cute little cats collage print. And Rebecca is going to take the other half. All right, this is just going to be the
Thank you, guys.
whole piece. It is just a light tan color, solid, and it is, let's see, I think it's a 2 yard piece. 2 yard piece vintage. It is cotton, but it's a lighter weight cotton, so not, not definitely not the higher end quilt shop cotton. It's more of a lighter weight. And there's 2 yards of it. So we're gonna run that. Still a nice piece, definitely something you can use, to do applique on, use as a
Yeah, we should have some florals, Rebecca.
backing and stuff. Yeah, I've got lots of florals today. And that 3 yards is going to be Naylor. Right.
Thanks, Naylor. Good get.
Find my defuzzer.
Find your defuzzer? Sure.
Yeah, I can't stand to not have my defuzzer here if there's fuzz balls and it's missing. I don't see it anywhere.
Ah,
Oh, wait, never mind. I found it. I found it. I'm OCD about too many fuzz balls on things. So that is coming to you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Naylor.
All right, let me find a cute floral. All right, this one is marked. It's an older Moda from the basic gray line. And it's not super vintage. Live every day like it's the weekend. Is that so basic gray Moda. Very cute, kind of a periwinkle color. So definitely an out of print, cute floral. Half yard. Let me get that started. That's running. So darling floral. Periwinkle with a little dot background and all the flowers. Half yard. That is going to Gina. Thank you.
Thanks, Gina.
All right, this one is also a Moda, and it's got, let's see, I'm trying to see. I don't know what line it's from. It's just, I've got that part of the selvage Moda. It's got little strawberries on the selvage.
Any Halloween?
Very
Oh, yeah, we've
cute.
got Halloween.
All right, here we go. Half yard Moda, older Moda.
Get your
Very
motor
cute.
running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure.
And that's going to Rebecca.
Rebecca Wills takes that bad girl. Thank you, Rebecca.
I ran this one a minute ago. It is an older, stiffer vintage feel that when you wash, it's going to soften up. I have a whole yard of it if someone wants this. So let's just run the whole yard.
Ooh, running the whole yard for $1. That's a good deal, yo.
Here we go.
It's an excellent deal.
Very cute little vintage floral with the yellow and blue flowers. Full yard. Rebecca's going to take
Rebecca
that.
takes that bad boy. Thank you, Becca. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in.
All right, this one is,
So we'll get to some Halloween in a minute there, whoever
well, that
requested
I don't have
Halloween.
any Halloween out. It's all in that bin over there.
Oh,
All right, this one is Chloe's Closet. Isn't Chloe's Closet a Moda? I'm pretty sure it is. Um, Really pretty pink roses and little pink flowers. So and So by Chloe's Closet. Half yard pre-cut. And that's really pretty. It is a white background. Really pretty roses. Thank you for your bids. And Rebecca is taking that. Thank you.
thank you, Rebecca.
All right, this one is an older Moda. Oh, this is an American Jane, you guys. Sweet Harmony by American Jane Sandy Klop. Half yard. This is a collectible piece. Do it some justice. Sandy Klop, American Jane Sweet Harmony. It's got the little bouquet flowers on there. It's gorgeous. Gina, that was a good get. Congrats.
Thank you,
Right,
Gina.
that's going to Gina. All right, this is a Sarah
Wow, that
Watts
was
cotton and steel spellbound piece. It's a weird size, 26 inches from 2015,
Did
and it
someone
is
say
pre-washed.
Halloween?
So it's got the little phases of the moon, and the silver is, this is metallic. I don't know if it's phases of, yeah, yeah, sort of. I don't know. It's from Spellbound Cotton and Steel from 2015, Sarah Watts.
2015. That's some.
Pre-washed. This piece has been washed. So if someone wants that. It's just little, here's your cotton and steel, Sarah Watts, Spellbound. Going
Hey,
to paint.
Tony, how are you? Thank you, Paint Pony.
Right, this one is Moda Bewitching by, I think this one's a Depth
Ba-da,
Green. It
ba-da,
has the cats,
ba-da,
rearing cats.
ba-da-da,
And this is a
ba-da,
generous half yard, about
ba-da,
19 inches.
ba-da, ba-da, Bewitched.
All right, that one's running. Tan color background with the rearing cats. Moda.
Ba-da,
And Patricia's taking that.
Patty D. Thanks, Donahue, Patricia.
All right, this one is Holly Hill Quilt Design Henry Glass, and this is from, I don't remember the name of this line, but this is a pre-cut piece. It's 20 inches, and it has words and then the crows, Halloween, trick or treat, boo. It's cute. So
That's really cute. That's
yeah, it's kind of a charcoal color background with the
yeah,
black
that's
and
some
gray
good
print.
fabric.
Henry Glass, half yard,
Henry
generous half.
Glass half full.
And that's going
Andrea
to be
will
Andrea's.
first purchase.
Andrea
Thank you,
first
Andrea
purchase.
will. Uh-oh, we've got the competition of the wills.
All right, this is a Joann's. It's my last piece of this,
Who will be
26
the
inches.
will winner
And
today?
it's the Spooky Woods. This has been very popular. I used to have a bunch of this. My last piece, 26 inches, Spooky Woods, kind of black and like a really dark, spooky green, black color. And Hannah
And
is taking
James, our
that. Thank
first
you for your
purchase.
first
Thank you, Hannah.
purchase. And then here's that same print. It's the last piece I
Thank you,
have of it
Hannah.
in the kind of fire, and it's a 16 width of fabric. So not quite a half yard, 16 width of fabric that's running. Spooky Woods
Welcome in.
in
Welcome
like
in. Welcome.
blood moon or fire or I don't know. It's pretty cool. And Nailer's taking that little
Nailer
piece.
2002 or
Thank
202.
you.
Thanks, Nailer.
All right, this is a little piece. I think this is a
Welcome in,
fat
everybody.
quarter. Yeah, this is a fat quarter. This print is actually called Elephant Walk, and it's by, I want to say Maywood Studio. This is a fat quarter, and it looks like little spooky monster eyeballs, but it has a definite pattern in there. See the pattern? So if someone wants this fat quarter, that's all I have left of that print, I think. Or no, I might have more of this in yardage, but it's kind of cool. We think it looks like little monster eyeballs. Paint ponies taking that fat quarter.
Paint pony for you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
This is
Paint
a
Pony.
fat quarter of thimbleberry. Well, it's not called thimbleberry. It's they call it. It's part of thimbleberry, but they call it something else. Anyway, it has these cute little
It's probably Dingleberry.
monster faces, skeleton faces, spider webs, jack-o'-lanterns, and
Welcome in,
it's
Stephanie. Welcome
RJR
in, Cat's
Thimbleberry, and
Crazy.
this is a pre-cut fat quarter.
Welcome in,
So
Confident and
pre-cut fat
Vintage.
quarter, cute RJR from the Thimbleberry. They call it something else though, I don't remember. Paint
Paint
pony.
Pony takes that. Congrats, Paint Pony.
All right, I can run multiple half yards off of this one. This is Studio E, DTK, Cheeky Pumpkins, and it has the little candy corns, and they kind of have a distressed, fun look with little writing on them, and the background is black. So here's the first half yard running off of this DTK Cheeky Pumpkin Studio E. And Hannah
Hannah takes the
half
first half
yard.
yard.
There's another one running. Another half yard running on that. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. And Andrea is taking a half yard. Thank you. Running one more half yard off of this DTK Cheeky Pumpkin Studio E. It has these fun little distressed candy corns. Half yard.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
Mickey's taking that.
You're so fine, you blow my
See, I can
mind.
do one more off of here. Here's another one. If you want a full yard, or someone else wants a half yard. And
KMF.
AMF. Good spike. Okay.
Thanks, KMF. Welcome in, Lake Dad and Jackie Sunshine.
All right. This is just a really pretty, like, ticking stripe that's a part of a Halloween collection Moda Bunny Hill called Spooky Delight.
But you could just buy it for the ticking.
And it's just a really cute orange brown kind of ticking stripe.
What can
For
Brown do
fall
for you?
Halloween. And let's see if I have a full yard. Yeah, I have a full yard, so I'll run it twice. Half yards. Here we go. Oh, you're sewing, Mickey. Cool. So here we go. Nice little Moda ticking stripe going to KMF. Here is
KMF
another
2.
half yard of that. If you get the second half yard, you get the full yard. or we'll cut it if two people want it in half yards.
Rebecca
Rebecca will take
Wills.
the other half.
You guys want more Halloween stuff, or should we come back to that later?
Well, I pulled something else out. All
Oh,
right,
okay.
these
Floral.
are
We got floral requests.
okay, more florals. All right, these are little patchwork bags that someone was making, and they are serged all the way around the edges and then patchwork together, and then you fold it in half, sew the side seams, with right sides together,
And fall
and then
and fall colors. Okay.
you do
Yeah,
this.
we'll get to that stuff.
Let
I
me show
tried.
you one that's finished. And I can sell the finished ones, but I was kind of hesitant because they have the Days for Girls logo on them. These were in someone's stash. And I tried to find a local chapter and I couldn't find one. So they make these little finished bags that have the channel where you can put the cord, and then it makes a drawstring bag like this. And they're all cute and patchwork together. And then these are the ones that are unfinished, meaning if you want to use the fabric for something else, obviously you can. But they're made to sew the side seam, sew the channel, and make the little drawstring bags. So see how she just did a little hem there for the channel on the side. And then these are just hemmed under for that. All right. So I'm going to sell some of these if you guys want them. Um, and I'll probably they're really cute. And if you guys want the finished ones, I can sell those too. They were in someone's vintage stash. Let me start with a couple that match. So these are cute. They have the vintage floral. So she just used her stash, and then this pink, and then here's the vintage floral. There's two that look identical to that. So two little bags. And let me tell you the size on these. Um, they are 11 and 3/4 wide, and then folded in half. The length would be about 15 inches. So they're about 30 inches long, unfolded. Okay, so you're going to get two of these little unfinished bags with the cute vintage floral and the pink. If someone wants these, they're really cute. And Nailer's going to take a set.
It takes
You-
one.
So that's something you can just sew the side seams and that little edge and have some cute gift
That's a
bags.
great good get there
Yeah.
for $3.
Yeah.
Good get,
And the
man.
patchwork is darling on these, so you could make it into other stuff too, make it as part of a quilt. Let me find a couple more. So here's one that has all kinds of cute pinks, greens, florals, and some stripes. And then here's one that has the same purples and pinks and then some other ones. So you'll get those two bags or two pieces.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Potential bags.
Potential bags or whatever you want to do with them. They're about 30 long and almost 12 inches wide, about 11 and 3/4 wide. And
Paint
Pony's
pony
gonna take
takes
those.
that. Thank you, paint pony. That was colorful.
All right. Do you guys want more of those? Do you want some of the finished ones? The finished ones I'll run individually. Um, so like here's a finished one that has, I think that's a batik on there. Yeah, it's a batik. Then you've got floral and batik.
It
some
just
pink.
just doesn't have the drawstring
It
in it.
doesn't have a drawstring, yeah. So you would just find some cord and use your little Bowden tool to do a double. And if you need me to show you how to do a double drawstring, I can show you. But anyway, that's running. If someone wants that one, finished bag, it does have the little Days for Girls tag on that you can pop off if you want to use it for something else. Rebecca's gonna take that.
Rebecca
Thank you.
will
Okay, doesn't
take
look
that.
like lots of interest in those. Okay, so I'll come back to some of those maybe. All right, let's do some more florals. This is cute, little daisies. This one is marked Joann's, keepsake calico. It's an older Joann's, and it is a pre-cut half yard. That's running.
Hey, welcome in, Steph.
That's a really cute piece. Little black-eyed Susan daisy flowers. Half yard, pre-cut going to Rancho. Thank you. Make sure you peruse the Buy It Now. All the brand new off the bolt fabrics are in there,
Thanks, Rancho.
and including new poppy cottons and some other stuff. All right, this is a cute purple, tiny little floral sprig. Let's see if this one's
Oh, so if you
marked.
do doll dresses
Yeah,
or
this is a good one. This one's an older Moda, Sweet Violet by Jan Patek Quilts for Moda. And here's the cute little print on there. See, it's a tiny little print. I have a yard of this, so we'll run it twice at half yards. There's your color. First half yard is running. Kind of a medium heathery purple with the darker purple little dots in there. Half yard. KMF. Taking the
KMF2.
first half. Here is the second half of this piece running. And if you get them both, you'll get the continuous yard. If you want a full yard of that. And Naylor is going to take
Takes
the
the
other
other
half.
one.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, this is so cute. So cute. And this one I think is also a Moda. It is called Bandana by Me and My Sister Design Studio for Moda. It reminds me of the little Japanese Lycian florals that are so dang cute. And this, see, this is a tiny little, that's like a, not even a half inch, those little doily designs on there. So here's the first half.
Welcome in, everybody.
First half of that running. Look how cute. Half yard. Paint
Pink
pony.
pony for you.
And here is the second half running of that cute Moda. Sweet little vintage look, kind of repro style. Steph
Stephanie
is going to
Brew.
take the other half. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, this one's more of a true vintage. And let's know, well, there is sort of a little mark here, but it kind of looks like it's cut off. Yeah, I don't know what that is. This piece is 33 inches, so it's not quite a full yard. So we're just going to sell the whole piece. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Little doilies with heart flowers. 33-inch piece, vintage. Let me see if this one is. This one is regular width, 45 wide. Darling. Here we go. Little bit lighter weight feel vintage. And we're gonna
Darling.
run the whole piece, 33 inches. That's running. So cute. That would be darling on little dolly dresses or something, huh? Steph
Stephanie.
is taking that cute piece. Thank you.
Thanks, Steph.
Let me try this one again now that we have more people so I can get it off the table. This is a little Scotty dog. It is cotton, and it is true vintage 36 wide. It does have a little pucker like a seersucker in it. You can see the texture. 17 inches by width of fabric. It's probably been pre-washed if someone
Ooh,
wants that
fucker.
cute piece. So not quite a half yard. And vintage 36 wide little Scotty dogs on the red. It is cotton and has a little seersucker pucker to it. Say that 12 times fast. Seersucker pucker.
Seersucker.
And
Hey,
April is taking that. Thank you. Cute piece.
thanks, April.
All right, you guys ready for a piece of feed sack?
Uh-oh.
This is
Seriously? You're gonna start with a
authentic.
piece of feed
I'm
sack?
going to
What?
do an authentic feed sack piece. This one was cut at 24 by 25. Oh, actually, this is a small feed sack. It has selvage on both sides. Hang on, let me see. So it's about 23 wide width of fabric. Because see, these are both finished edges. So this must have been like a smaller
Like a
feed sack.
flour sack or
Yeah.
a sugar sack.
And then it is 24 long. So 24 by about 23 wide. And it is full width of fabric because you've got finished edge on both edges there. So this is an authentic feed sack. Small one. Here we go. Now it's running.
Oh my gosh, a buck. I can't believe it.
So this is an authentic feed sack, you guys. Look how cute that fabric is. Thank you for your bids. And Nailers taking that one
Nailer
down.
takes that. Thanks,
Cute.
Nailer. Good
That one's in
get.
really good shape. I'll sprinkle a few more of those in. All right, here is a really cute like check with hearts vintage. Let me see what the width of fabric is on this one. This one is regular 45 wide and has the vintage feel, a little bit lightweight. I don't see any marks on selvage. I do have a full yard of this, so we'll run it twice at half yard. So true vintage cuteness there.
Wonder
Here's the first half
now.
of that running, little checks that are about an inch apart with the little hearts intersecting. That is so cute. White background. And Steph is taking the
Yeah,
first half. Here
funny.
is the second half. Second half running, darling, little white background, red heart check. And the second half of that piece is going to paint pony.
Paint pony for you.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks.
Please be checking the buy it now if there's anything in there that you want to actually see before you buy. Let me know and I can show it to you. Lots of cute panels, lots of cute fabric. All right, this has strawberries in pink and red and strawberry blossoms on a pale yellow background. I think this is a moda from Chantilly by Joanna Figueroa, Fig Tree and Co. So an out of print moda. There's a full yard here. We'll run it twice. Strawberries. Here's the first half yard running of that one. Thank you for your bids. Andrea
Andrea
is taking the
will.
first half. Here is the second half running. I do sell scrap bags regularly. Trying to think if I have any that are pre-put together. I don't know of any that I have pre-put
Hey,
together for today, but we do have them regularly. So if you have all of our shows bookmarked, we will have scrap bags. And Paint Pony gets the second half of that. Grass. All right, really cute scatter dot in white background red.
Thank you, thank you.
And this one is, let's see if it's marked. I don't see a mark on selvage. It is a full generous yard. There's a little bit of a tape mark, like someone had a price tag or sticker on it. So let's just sell the whole piece. This is really cute.
The whole piece.
And it's a nice soft cotton, unwashed. And it is a regular width, about 20, or I mean 44 and a half to 45 wide. This is the whole yard. There's a piece of, well, there was a piece of tape, it looks like.
Hey, thanks, Bat Mom of
Thank
Three,
you
for
for
your
your
purchase.
purchase. Out of the buy it now. All right, this is running for the full yard.
No, no, no.
There's
no,
a
no,
little
no,
bit
no,
of a
no, no, no,
tape
no, no, no,
residue
Bat
mark near the
Mom.
selvage on one edge. You get the whole yard. It's so cute.
Paint
Taking
Pony.
that down. Thank you.
Thank you, Paint Pony.
Coming your way.
Rock and roll, Paint Pony. Good get. Delicious get. Delicious.
All right, there's a couple of scraps of this. This
Welcome
one
in, Mia Show.
is 10 by 18.
Welcome in, Goose.
Oh, it looks so it was made. Look, someone was making a blouse out of this. It's true vintage. Um, and then there's another scrap that's 22 by 17. Let's see if it's shaped like the other part of the shirt. Yeah. So it's the two shirt pieces, and they are folded in the center. So you actually get, see how much fabric you get there? That is cute. And you could actually finish making the top if you wanted to, because you've got the two front pieces and then this is your back piece. And it is cotton, vintage cotton. All right, so we're sewing these together. You get that whole set, two sections. One's 22 by 17 and one is 10 by 18. And there's two pieces that are 10 by 18 roughly. All right, so here we go. That's running vintage cotton with that cute little apple kind of connected design on there. Darling print. You get those big chunks. And that's going to Steph. Thank you. I would be tempted to actually finish the top and then add some kind of cute little sleeve or something, huh? That's very cute fabric. All right, and that's going to Steph.
I remember we had this bag put together.
Oh, Bert found the scrap bag.
Thank you,
Oh,
Stephanie.
this is a scrap bag that are all remnants from a quilt. So it's the leftovers. This will see how these are all blues and tans. And so it's the whole, all the leftovers from that quilt in a scrap bag. And it's lots of little pieces and strips, and then some pieces that are sewn. And it's all blues and creams and tans. It's beautiful fabrics. All these pretty. So if someone wants that scrap bag,
Then you may bid on it.
I will weigh it and run it. Browns, tans, blues. See, you've got some little, patchwork pieces. And this is how I got it. So
It's
it
a
is kind of
it's the
shrinky.
designer bag. So
They weigh it.
I'm pretty
Sorry for the
sure
plastic noise. I
I'm
hope
pretty
it
sure
doesn't
that's
fill your ears.
Gucci plastic.
All
I'm
right, so this
pretty
is
sure.
right at 8 ounces, which is about a yard and a half worth of fabric. And here we go. If you want that scrap
Quilt
bag, quilt
material
remnants, see
for
all the pretty
quilt
pieces
material
in
for
there.
mats. I don't know.
What does it say? I need you to look at the
Yeah,
message.
I will.
And that is going to Paint Pony. Thank you, Paint Pony.
Paint
Nice
Tony
scrap
for
bag
you.
coming your way.
Thank you.
All right, here is a
Tomorrow.
little.
Tomorrow, 3 to 4.
That's fine. Tell her yes. All right.
Sorry, a little interruption there.
This is just a vintage scrap of check fabric. It is about
Fabric from Czechoslovakia.
36
You
inches
heard it.
long, the widest
You
that
heard
is
it
on
here.
about 5 inch by 36. And someone wants that cute little micro check vintage piece. We'll just run it as a small little piece. Dollar start about 5 by 36, and then you get some extra up here. I just was counting the width of the full intact. Cute little red check vintage. Going to April.
Or
Thank you.
thanks, April.
This is cute.
April more than ever.
It has little like pineapple surfers and they're at the beach and stuff. And it's vintage, probably from the 80s. It is a half yard. I don't know, designed exclusively. It might be an old Joann's, possibly. Because that's as much I
Designed
have of
exclusively
the
for
silver.
pineapples.
All right, cute little half yard summer print pineapples at the beach, surfing, and what else are they doing? Laying out at the beach, and it's cute, and it's hot
Wow,
pink.
no takers.
No takers on that. Okay,
Oh.
I think it's cute.
We have some fruit haters in the crowd.
How about I have some of these fat quarters left that are from, and Steph knows this little quilt shop was here in Utah. And so these are little fat quarter bundles. So technically this is like a yard of fabric in 4 fat quarters, and I'm pretty sure that's a Moda line. That's really nice. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4 beautiful fat quarters. And we'll do a $2 start since it's 2 half yard equivalent. Here we go. Who wants that set of beautiful fat quarters? Really pretty greens. Steph is
Stephanie,
taking
bro,
that.
takes
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you, Steph.
Here's another one. This only has 3 because there were 2 that coordinate, and then this is a woven check plaid that's gorgeous that coordinates with it.
Yeah, sentimental to you.
3 fat quarters.
Gonna take a sentimental journey.
Here we go. That's running. These are gorgeous. Look at those pretty prints. And then this beautiful woven. three beautiful fat quarters running. And Steph's gonna
Bunny
take that as
Road
well.
grabs that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Steph.
These are Civil War style prints.
Oh, there you go.
That's a really pretty one. And then that and that.
Civil War people.
And those are both
Whoop,
nice,
whoop,
tiny
whoop,
little
whoop.
prints. Look how pretty those are. All right, three fat quarters. Here we go. That's running. Little deep, dark maroon colors there. Going to
Good. Get Paint Pony. Thank you, Paint Pony.
all right. I think I can run three pieces of this. Who are Sunbonnet Sue lovers? Look at the little Sunbonnet Sues and the flowers.
Oh
This
my
is so
gosh,
cute.
that's darling.
It is darling. Let's see if this is marked. And I'm going to measure it to make sure I can get, because it says it's a yard and a half. I don't see any mark on selvage. So it's a vintage. And yes, I can get three half-yard pieces out of this. But if the person, if you want it all, you have to bid three times. So here's the first half-yard. It's a off-white cream color background with the little red sunbonnet suits. First half-yard running. They're so cute. Thank you for your bids.
Meredith
Meredith
K.
takes the first. Here is the second half yard of that running. And then we'll have one more. And I love customers who make me not have to cut it, but it's no pressure.
Meredith K.
Meredith is taking it. Last piece of this, last half yard. Little tiny sunbonnet Sues. See, they're pretty small, little flowers. Cream, off-white, red sunbonnet Sue's. Last piece going to Meredith. Thank you so much.
Thank you, MK.
So she got all of them, right?
Yeah.
Whole piece. Love it. Don't have to cut it, which is, I don't know, it's hard to cut stuff like that anyway. All right, this is gorgeous. Look at this little lilac floral. Let's see if this one is marked. Yeah, no mark on selvage. So vintage, uncut or unwashed. And I have
That broadbent was in
I have a yard and a
sale.
half of this one
Cool.
as well.
Yeah, thanks, Meredith.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are from there.
So
All
this
right,
is
first half yard of this lilac.
how many total? Two?
I have three pieces available.
Okay.
So here's the first half, and if you get more than one, it'll be continuous. Here's the first half yard running. Gorgeous little lilac print. One of my favorite flowers of all time. I wish they don't last very long though. You get
Patty
cut
D.
some, I have some in my yard, and you cut them and they only last about a day in water. So here we go. Here's another half yard of that running. Lilacs, white background, beautiful lilacs, vintage cotton.
Patty D.
Patty's taking the next piece as well. And here's the third and last piece. Third and last half yard.
Rebecca Will.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies.
That's very pretty. So pretty. It's a nice size too, because that one would be cute
Oh, so
on
pretty.
if you were doing paper piecing or for doll dresses. That's a good one too. All right. This is probably, other than the Sunbonnet Sue, this is probably my favorite piece. And it is an older out of print Wyndham called Sugar Sack. So it's by Whistler Studios. So it's made to be
Sugar
a
Shack.
repro print. I mean, this is so cute. So it has the little quilt squares and then the
If
little
you see a
red
faded sign
flowers.
at the side of the
And I have
15 miles to the
a generous yard.
shack,
You'll get half. I'm gonna run it in
love
two
shack. Yeah.
pieces. You'll get about 20 inches. So a generous half yard. So here's the first half of this Whistler Studio Sugar Sack repro print. So darling. Out of print Wyndham called Sugar Sack. Half yard. Kate
Okay, man.
F is taking that. And here's the second
Thank
and
you, man.
final half yard. It's a 20-inch piece. So pretty. Wyndham Sugar Sack. I'm promising you I wanted to keep this. Almost went in my stash. And Steph is taking
Stephanie
the other
Bro.
piece. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you guys want another feed sack piece? Vintage feed sack. This one is, we do have selvage on both sides. It is about 28 wide. Selvage on both sides, and then the piece is about
Swimsuit.
16 inches. So you have 16 inches by width of fabric, finished edge on both sides. Authentic feed sack. This has little blueberries, and I think those are blueberries, and then the little fruit, and it's blues and corals. So this is a feed sack piece. Here we go. That is running. Authentic feed sack. I don't see any holes on this one. It's a good piece. Super cute print, cute colors. And nailer. Is taking
Nailer
that.
takes
Thank
that bad
you.
girl.
Cute.
Thanks, Nails.
Rex. All right, this is a darling piece of watermelon print. It's an old timeless treasures, and it is a pre-cut half yard. So I just have the one. The watermelon slices are large on this. They're about 5 inches, like that. See that? All right. Watermelon half yard. How cute.
How do you know it's feed
Um,
sack? Well,
how do I know it's feed sack? Because I know what feed sack is. And I bought it in a large
in a
lot
feed
of
sack
feed
lot.
sack.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 3 more bins of all feed sack. So yeah.
It's and when you feel it, it's obvious,
Yeah.
and
You
you
can
look at
tell.
it.
All right, here we go. This half yard timeless treasures is running. So cute half yard. Watermelons. So anyone that has bought some before from me, because I've had a couple of feed sack shows, they can vouch for
Rancho
me. Thank you,
girl.
Rancho. It is authentic.
Allá en el rancho grande, allá
Thank
donde
you.
vivía. Thank you, Rancho girl. Había rancherita que le
All right.
me
These
decía.
are darling. It's an older print. I don't know the maker on both of these prints. These are large. You could either make bags or finished pillowcases. They were started pillowcases. So it's like, so it's, this is a sack, basically a pillowcase sack that is 21 by 26 double layer, right? Because this is the outside of the pillowcase. And so I think she was making them and then never got the bands put on them. These would make darling bags for school kids or for whatever, or just use the fabric. And it is
Or teachers.
adorable little paintbrush, eraser, glue, and very nice quilting cotton. So I'm going to sell these one at a time. I have one, two, three in this print, and then I have some others in another print. So yeah, these are darling. And you could, finish the top and make a bag. You could finish it into a pillowcase or just use the fabric. And it is unwashed. And we're gonna run these. Um, what did I say on the size? 26 long, 21 wide. Double pieces. So you're getting two pieces of fabric that size. I better weigh these. No, okay. I think they're fine on this. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Well, I was questioning whether I need to weigh it because that's a bigger than a half yard, but it's it's close enough. So, darling quilting cotton with all the little school supplies. You're getting, most of a finished pillowcase size.
Andrea will.
Andrea is taking that. Thank you. All right. Doesn't look like there's a lot of interest in that.
Thanks, Andrea.
I'll save the other two. And then this is the other print that I'll run one of and see. And this has the globe, the books, the backpack, the apple, the sandwich. So again, and it's the same size. So 26 by 21, two pieces made into part of a pillowcase. Unwashed cotton. Here's one of these. That's running. Very cute fabric. And that is going to
Andrea
Andrea.
will.
Thank you. It is pretty much like
Thanks,
getting a
Andrea.
half yard of fabric. All right, and there's another one of this running. Another one of that fabric running. With the cute globes, backpacks, books, apples, sandwich, darling fabric. And Andrea's taking that as well.
Andrea.
All right, we
Thanks,
still want
Andrea.
more of these. I have one, two, three left.
One more, Steph says.
All right, one more. Here we go. That's running. It would be cute to make a little drawstring backpack for a kid, if they would need an extra bag for school stuff and lunch bags. Stephanie is taking that. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Steph.
I think I'll save the other two for now. All right. This is vintage fabric. It is vintage VIP Cranston, and it is a school print as well. And I have a full yard, so we'll run it twice. This is just fabric, full width of fabric, unwashed, vintage Cranston. How cute is this? Little back to school print. Here's the first half yard running. Look how darling this is. All the cute little school things on there. Half yard going to Andrea.
Andrea
And
will.
here is the second half yard of that running. And if you get both, you'll get the full piece. I love the little watercolor paints in there. They're like all messy. And Andrea is taking the full piece. Congrats.
Congrats, Andrea.
Cute vintage Cranston. All right, let's do some Christmassy pieces. I have some darling, darling vintage Christmas. This one is a VIP Cranston. It has a ticking stripe and then these little snowmen and little trees. And the little snowmen are about an inch tall and the little trees are about an inch tall. So it's the perfect print, little toss print if you want to do like paper piecing with this or fussy cut out of this. And I think I've got 2 yards at least of this one. Oh, actually, I think there's 3. Yeah, there's 3 yards here. So we'll run half yards on this and see where we're at. So if you want a half yard vintage Cranston, little snowman and trees on a ticking, and it's kind of a deep red, kind of a wine red color. So cute.
Paint
Paint
pony for
ponies taking a
you.
half yard.
How
All
many
right.
total half yards?
We'll run one more. One more half yard. That way, if you want a full yard. And Steph is going to take a half yard. All right.
Stephanie, bro. Thank you, Steph.
All right.
Thank you,
This
paint
is a
pony.
cute piece. It's vintage. Let me see if this one's marked. I don't think this one was marked. And it's an odd size, so I'm just going to run the whole piece. It's 32 inches, and it's like the little ivy mistletoe sprigs with little hearts. How cute is that? So 32 inches of vintage. No mark on selvage. Cute Christmas. Nice little print. This would be cute to also paper piece or make little dolly dresses or things out of a nice small print. And April Moore is taking that cuteness.
April Moore.
Thank you.
Thanks, April.
All right, this one is equally as darling. Has the cute little check lattice with the little tiny mistletoe sprig. Your little checks are a half an inch apart on the diagonal. And I
Hey,
think
Wonder
this
Woman.
one is, can't remember if this one's marked. Let's look. Yeah, no mark on selvage on this one either. And this one is
Doing
a
good.
full yard, so we'll run it twice.
Doing good.
So
Wunderbar,
tiny
Fraulein.
little vintage. We're good. How are you? Here we go. Half yard of that running. Little vintage Christmas diagonal lattice check with the little tiny mistletoe sprigs. Stephanie's taken the first half. Here is the
Stephanie.
second half yard. We haven't yet. We're still trying to get our house sold. The market is really dead right now in Utah, which is weird because Utah has been such a hot market for so long.
Nailer.
Naylor is taking the second half. Thank you. So, yeah, when we moved here or back here in 2020, you had to put multiple offers and beg and borrow and plead to buy a house. And now it's just a different market. So it's kind of weird. I think it has a lot to do with home prices and interest rates. That doesn't help. All right, this is a vintage VIP Joan Messmore Cranston. It is gilded and it's like this beautiful Christmas ribbon that intersects in a weave on the diagonal. And the little ribbons are about a half inch and a quarter, well, half inch on that size and inch on the bigger size that intersects. Isn't this gorgeous? All right, and I can run. Let me see if I can safely run. Yeah, I can safely run 2 half yards of this. Um, Actually, let me see how this is cut. Yeah, I can do it. Okay, so here's the first half yard. Joan Mesmore gilded Christmas ribbon lattice. It's gorgeous.
How many total yards?
I'm just going to do it twice, half yards.
Okay.
Half yard. Nailer is taking the first half.
Nailer.
Here is a second half yard running on that. If you get them both, you get the whole piece. And Steph's going to take the other half. Thank you.
Hey, welcome in,
All right,
everybody.
this is a vintage. It's just a nice dark spruce pine green vintage, and it has the tiny little white hearts on it. So this is a good tiny print.
The tag.
And let's see if this one's marked. Yeah, no mark on selvage. I have a yard, so we'll run it twice. So if you want some of this dark, let me color correct that green show up weird. But it is more of a spruce, dark spruce, evergreen color. All right, and here's the first half yard running. Yeah, it is nice if they will mellow a bit, but for me, trying to sell right now, I would like to get as much as I can. Rebecca is taking
Rebecca,
the first half. Here's the second half if you want the whole yard, or if someone else wants it. Tiny little white hearts on a deep spruce evergreen. Second half running. Patricia,
Patty
is the
D.
second half.
Congrats, ladies. Thank you. Welcome in, made by me.
All right, this is a really cute red with a snowflake vintage. And I don't think this one's marked. And I'm going to sell the whole piece because there's some scraps on the edge. Um, well, actually, I have more than a yard, so maybe I can run. Let me see how much I have. Oh, actually, we can run half yards because I was thinking there was less. There's a yard and a half before the scraps. So I'll do the first um half yard and then another half yard, and then whoever buys the third piece will get the extra that's on there minus this wad of string. Okay. So here's the first half. The snowflakes on this are about an inch across. Just to give you reference, these would be really cute on hexies. That would be darling. And I don't think there's mark on this one. Oh, you know what? Let me look at this because I think the selvage was cut off on the other edge because here's your one selvage, but I don't see the finished edge on this. It looks like it was cut. So let me see what width of fabric is on this before we sell it. Width of fabric, yeah, width of fabric is coming in at 42. So they probably just cut the selvage off to start doing something with it and then never used it the rest of this. So width of fabric is 42. All right, here's the first half yard of that. Unwashed, these would be darling as hexies, little 1-inch snowflakes, red with white snowflakes. And Steph's gonna take the first piece. There's another half yard running of that. Steph's gonna get the second half yard. And then here's the last full half yard. Right. What did I say this piece was? Now I have to think. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be for the rest of it. So you're going to get about a half yard plus
The tail.
the tail. All right. So this is for the rest of it. Here we go. That's red. So rest of the piece. And Paint Pony's going to take that. Thank you.
Paint pony for you. Obladi, oblada, life goes on. La, 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 the life goes on. Thanks, Paint Pony.
All right. This is a vintage cream print gingham. See how the fabric is tan. So it's not a woven. And it's just a little micro check gingham piece. And I'm going to sell the whole piece because it has a little cutout right here along the edge. It is with the fabric unmarked, a full yard with just that little strip cut out right there. Okay, so you get it. It's that kind of muted red, lightweight vintage gingham cotton. And that's running for the whole piece. So it's a full yard with that one little piece cut out right there along the selvage. A fun primitive look. Going to Andrea.
Andrea will.
Thank you. Make sure you check in the buy it now. There's lots of good stuff in
Thanks,
there.
Andrea.
Brand new fabrics off the bolt by the half yard or some bundles. So maximize your shipping. Today is the last 9/21 flat rate shipping day. Starting tomorrow, we are going to do 775 up to 5 pounds. And then if you buy more than 5 pounds, um, you will still get max shipping at 775. So starting tomorrow. But if you buy more than 5 pounds, we're going to pay your extra shipping. We'll see how that goes. So that's what our plan is. All right, this is a really cute like window pane check in pink and white vintage. Let me see if this one's marked. It's an older Joann's. So an older Joann's, and there's a yard and some change. So I'll just cut it in half. So two different people can get about 21 inches of this cute pink and white window pane check. Here's the first half of the piece running. Window pane check pink. I'll get about 21 inches. And Rebecca is taking the first
Rebecca
half.
Wills.
And here is the second half running. I just have two pieces. Second half of that running, if you want the full yard, bid twice for the full yard. Steph is going to take the
Tiffany
second half.
Glow.
Thank you.
Stefania, bro. Thank you.
So this bin had all of her little collection of shamrock fabrics. It's the wrong time of year, but when you need it, you need it. And this is a really good one by Timeless Treasures with the 4-leaf clover. I have a yard, so we'll run it twice. Black with the bright green shamrocks. First half running. How cute is that? Timeless Treasures, older Timeless Treasures. Half yard going to April.
April Moore.
Second half of that piece running. And Patricia is going to get the whole piece, right?
No,
No.
half yard to Patty D.
So who got the first half?
April.
Oh, April got the first half. Sorry. Congrats.
Good thing I got your back there,
I
Patty D.
know. Good thing.
She's about to give it all to April.
All right, this is a tiny little vintage micro dot red, and it is just has the cotton. It's a pre-cut half yard. Vintage little micro dot red. Cute piece. And Rebecca is getting that one.
Rebecca Wills. Thanks, Beck.
All right, this came off of this is home deck fabric, and it came off of a huge bolt, and we're down to just a little bit. This piece is a yard and a half, and it is 56 wide, and it's a broadcloth but it's kind of a twill, I think. Is there a twill in these? Yeah, a micro twill. So it's thicker than quilting cotton, and it is marked an exclusive screen print 1986 by Atelier Original. It's nice, very nice fabric. It is 100% cotton, so it would be great for bags, pillows. You could actually make pants, skirt out of this nice fabric, and you get a yard and a half at 56 wide. Let me weigh this. And it's kind of a deep plummy brown color background. And this is a pound of fabric. So if someone wants this piece, yard and a half. Oh shoot, did I not get my hand me your iPhone, please? I need to import my listing that lets me run a pound. I didn't somehow get that in here.
Oh, okay.
1 second. All right, this is going to be a yard and a half, home deck 56 wide. All right, here we go. Dollar start on this. That's running. Such a pretty print. It has pretty colors. This kind of neat green, the coral, the taupe, and then the little kind of bright red berries. And Rebecca is
Rebecca
taking that
will.
piece. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Carol Ann and Amelia and Michaela. I think I already said hello to Carol Ann.
I think these are, yeah, these coordinate. So I probably should sell them together. This is like a block panel, has the darling check, and then it has these cute little school things on there. And it is marked 1995 Fabric Tradition Susan Wingett. So it's a panel
Susan
print.
Wingnut.
And this is folded well. Let me see how much we have of it. Got- So I've got not quite 2 yards. Let me see if I let me see what the repeat is. If I do 2, 3, 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. One, two, yeah, that works. So if I give each person 4 rows, it will be about 34 inches of this block panel print Susan Wingett. How cute is that? So you'll get 34 inches of that. And then I'll cut this piece in half and we'll run 2 bundles. So this piece that is the coordinating print for this, also Susan Wing at 1995. Right.
Oh, Carol. Sometimes the system just shuffles you, Carol Ann. It's not a big deal.
What's that?
Oh, I had said welcome back to Carol Ann because her name reappeared.
Oh, yeah, the
The
system
system
does
just
that.
shuffles it.
She's like, I was always here.
I never left
I
you,
never
Bert.
left.
I never ever left your side. And yet you ignored me, even with my new dress on.
All right, so you're gonna get 34 inches of this as well. So I'm just gonna cut this in half and cut that in half. And you're going to get 34 inches of this and 34 inches of this. And I'll cut it, with it open so that it cuts right down the line. So it's going to be like a yard and 30, well, a yard and 32 inches basically. You're getting um that much of each, right? That makes sense.
Yep,
Okay. Because I think they need to stay together because they coordinate, right?
that's right. So you're getting
You're getting
a bundle of joy. And we're not talking baby, but we are talking, oh, baby.
all right. Except my listing won't show up here. Here we go. All right, dollar start, you're getting two pieces that are 34 inches, a piece of this and a piece of this cute panel, block panel, and they are Susan Wingett Vintage Darlingness.
Meredith Kate
Meredith
takes
is taking the
one.
first bundle. Here is the second bundle. Again, 34 inches of each print. And the 34 inches is 4 rows on this block panel. So, darling print set. Andrea got the smoking deal today.
Andrea
Thank you.
will.
Congrats. All right, so we'll cut those. Susan Wingett. She's a pretty in-demand designer these days. She makes really pretty landscape designs as well. A lot of the junk journalers love her prints because she does really pretty stuff.
Susan Wingnut. Write it down. Memorize it. Be prepared. There's a test coming.
All right. So that bundle, thank you, ladies. All right. Next up, this is an older Joann's with cute apples.
We got a raid.
Who rated us? Thank you so much for the raid.
Hey,
Stay home.
stay home to shop.
Thank you for the raid. Let me get a giveaway running.
Ooh, you get a magnetic bookmark.
Magnet bookmark. You can pick either the cat or the Starry Night painting look magnet bookmark. They open up their little magnets and they clip on. So get in the giveaway for that. All right, this is an older Joann's print with apples. It is darling. I have 2 yards, so we're going to run it by the half yard. The apples on this are about an inch for reference. And here's your colors. First half yard. And stay home to shop. Did we get him pinned? Please follow. He has got lots of YouTube content to help sellers on whatnot. So first half yard of this darling apple print is running. Thank you for your bids. And April is taking first piece. Here is another half yard of this running cute Joanne
More,
apple.
more, more. Give me the honor. Give me the honors. Stephanie Bro.
Thank you. All right. We'll just do 2 of that. 2 half yards. All right, next up. This is a gorgeous floral. The flowers on this are about inch and a half, and then some are smaller, but it's more of a collage. Light pale blue background. And I will run 2 half yards. This one is an older Robert Hoffman called Woodside Blossom. So Robert Hoffman, Woodside Blossom. Here is the first half yard. Robert Kaufman, Woodside Blossom, pale blue. Very pale blue. It's hard to tell, but that is a pale blue. Half yard running. Paint pony. And here is a second half yard of that
Hey,
running.
only for you.
Really pretty floral. And paint pony gets
Paint
a full
pony.
yard of that. Good deal.
Congrats, paint pony.
All right, these are all fat quarters. And these are from a line by PNB Textiles. I don't know what the name of the line is, from 2006. So just now vintage. 2006 is vintage, you guys. So look how cute these are. Fat quarters. One, two, three of that print. And then you get the cute little dotted stripe in two colorways, multi and red. So one, two, three, four, five fat quarters, PNB Textiles. So that's a yard and a fat quarter worth of fabric. Running. Those are really cute.
Wow, that's a great deal.
Yeah. You're getting five fat quarters. Very cute little set. And those are going
Patty
to
D.
Patricia. Congrats.
Thank you,
Cute
Patty D.
set. All right, this is a darling little vintage heart print. Pinks and hot pinks. It is Mini Hearts by Lorelei Harris. So you know Lorelei, right? And this is a pre-cut 19-inch half yard of Darling Lorelei. Out of print, older. Here we go. That is running. The little hearts are about half an inch to 3/4 inch size. Or and smaller. There's some tiny ones too. Cute. 19-inch half yard. Holy cow, Steph
Stephanie
is taking
Bro.
it. Congrats.
Thank you, Steph.
And April Moore just won the giveaway.
April.
Congrats. Which would you like? The little Starry Night or the cat magnet bookmark?
Starry
The
night.
Starry Night coming to
You
you.
got it, April. Coming your way. Coming to you
There's
on a dusty
text
road.
coming in on your phone. Messages. I don't All right, these are fat quarters. And I don't think, let's see if either of them have marked. If I had to guess, these are probably Joanne's because of how they were folded. So to Joanne, I'm just gonna say it, probably Joanne fat quarters, because they're perfectly square-ish. And this is the cutest print. Look how cute that is. Little flowers that are about half an inch on there. So you get both fat quarters. Here we go. Very cute cotton fat quarters. Little red and cream retro look. Steph is taking those.
Stephanie takes those. Thanks, Steph.
All right, this is like a little block panel piece. It's Annie's Basket by Holly Holderman for Lake House Dry Goods. And it's like a little patchwork, and then it has these little baskets on it. So it's probably a 23, yeah, 23 and a half inch panel.
That's
And you've
real
got
cute.
one, two, three, four,
That's way
5, 6 little flower baskets. This would be cute to applique flowers into the baskets, wouldn't it? And look at your edges, how cute these are on that little panel. That is darling. All right, so here we go.
could also be a cape for a superhero named Flower Basket
Yeah,
Girl.
there you go. The prints on here are darling. All right, that's running. Lake House Dry Goods, Holly Haldeman, little 23.5 inch
Flower Basket
flower
Girl.
basket. And Steph's gonna
Stephanie
take that.
Bro
Thank
takes
you.
that.
All right.
Good get, Steph. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome
This got
in.
rejected
Good
earlier. I'm gonna
afternoon.
run it again. I think it's so cute. It's a half yard pre-cut vintage little pineapple. I'm guessing it was Joanne's. That kind of looks like, doesn't don't they say designed exclusively for on their salvages? Little pineapple print, hot pink half yard.
It might
Here
have
we go.
said Dole.
I might have said Dole. Yeah. All right, that's running. Cute little pineapples that are surfing and hanging out at the beach. I think it's darling. Make a really cute little beach bag.
Stephanie
Steph's
takes
taking that.
that.
Little swim sack or something.
Thank you, Steph.
All right. This is such a good bandana print. And it is marked Cosmo Textiles, made in Japan.
Cosmo
Cosmo,
Kramer?
no,
No way.
Cosmo slash Tech COJP Japan. So it's Japan cotton. It's
Is
vintage.
that red? They're
It is
asking.
red. It is definitely red. Let me put the light on here. See how it's bright red. And I've got, see how much I have of this. Yeah, I've got 2 yards, so we can run 4 half yards. The the squares are on the diagonal on this, and they're about 3-inch squares. So on that print. All right, so here's the first half yard running. Thank you for your purchase out of the buy it now. This is such a cute bandana. Steph is
Stephanie
taking the
Bro.
first half. Here's the second half running. Vintage Japan bandana.
Is it a it's Japan
Martha.
Dana? So is that Japan Dana?
All right, Martha got the second piece. Here's the
Thanks,
third
Martha.
piece. Third piece.
Congrats on the Japan Dana.
You're so clever.
I know. What can I say?
And Martha is
Martha
taking
takes
the third
that.
one, last piece, last half yard,
Thanks, Martha.
last half yard running. And Steph gets it.
Stephanie Bro. So they'll each get a
They'll each get a yard. We'll just cut that in half, makes it easier on me. Thank you. That is so cute. So I have another one similar but different. So I'll pull it out. I mean, it's kind of a bandana print, wouldn't you say? But
Oh,
a smaller scale, and it has little paisleys in like bandanas. So your little squares on these are an inch, not quite an inch and a quarter. And then this is so cute. I don't think I have as much of this one. This one I have a yard of. And I think it is an older timeless treasures. Yeah, timeless treasures. So I have a yard of this one, so I'll run it twice. This is also very cute. And then the little squares are just over a half inch, the little ones in the middle. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. And it is reds. I'd say there's some pinks in here, like it kind of runs pink and around the little paisley sort of because it's white and makes give it a pink hue. All right, so here's the first half of this piece. If you want that one. Darling, timeless treasures. Half yard running. And this is black, these little flowers here.
Stephanie, bro.
Steph's taking that. Here is the second half of that timeless treasures. And
Patty D.
Patricia gets the second half of that one.
Thank you, Patty D.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Steph.
All right. How about this vintage cheater? I'm going to sell this one by the yard because I feel like you need at least a yard because these are a large, um, let's see, about 12, 15 and a half inch squares on here. They could have been, to me, it was made to make a quilt, but they could also be pillow. You know, you could also use them as pillows. And then they have a beautiful border on here. And this is a vintage Cranston. And think I have 3 yards of this. Let's check. Maybe not quite 3 yards. Maybe we better measure out. And it looks like they cut it good, between the panels. So they were cutting it as panels. So let me just see how many rows there are total. Um,
Need help?
yeah, just so I don't drag it.
All right. I got your back, babe.
So if we do 2 sets of panels are a yard. So if you measure from here to here, it's a yard of fabric. So you'll get 4 of the big squares, and that's a full yard. So let's do that. And then we can run it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Are you counting as I count every 2?
All right, so that's 1 there, 2 there, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
Wait, I
All
have
right.
this
Oh,
in here. Oh,
all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
all right, so we can run it 6 times and you'll get, I'll just cut it down the set, the middle of the 2 sets of blocks. So you're getting 4 blocks total, 2 on each side. And that's roughly a yard of fabric. All right, so let's do that.
Hope we didn't lose y'all on that
I
one.
know, right? So here's the first set that's like that. So vintage Cranston, kind of cheater, either pillow panels or, little quilt blocks that are about 15-inch. Beautiful blues and maroons and pinks.
Rebecca
First set is
wins.
Rebecca. Here's another set.
Of course, if you buy multiples, we
won't cut
it.
Yeah.
So
And it is vintage Cranston, VIP Cranston unwashed. So running again for a second set of those.
Patty
And Patty's gonna get one. I'll run one more. Looks like there's not tons of interest. So running one more set. All right, so we
Rebecca
sold 3
wins.
sets. and then I'll save the rest for another day. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, let's do some more cuteness of Christmas. This one is marked Fabric Traditions from 1994. And it's a cute gingham with little snowman and trees. The snowman are about 2 3/4 tall. The trees are about 1.5 inches. And this piece is, if I remember correctly,
Welcome
there
in,
was a
Mammy.
scrap.
Welcome in,
Yeah,
Karen.
there's a
Welcome
yard,
in,
there's a full
Quilted.
yard on here, but then there's a scrappy end, and then there's an extra little piece. So I'm just gonna run the whole piece so that
Oh,
you get it all.
that's a
Okay.
great deal for a buck.
So this is Darling. Here we go. Full yard plus some scrappy
Frosty
ends and an
snowman.
extra little like fat eighth size piece of this cute gingham, vintage gingham check snowman. And here we go. Whoops, it wouldn't let me start. Let's try that again. Um, is it going?
Nope.
Huh. For some reason, it's not letting me start. Let me refresh really quick.
We didn't run out of units, did we?
Uh-uh. All right, let me try that again. I hope the app is not crashing on us.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, this is a full yard plus a fat eighth plus some extra scraps on the end there. Let's try it. All right, it's running.
There we go.
All right, that's Darling. Darling, cute little screen print. And the snowmen have little designs on them too, a little screen print, like little sprigs of holly. And Carol Ann is in
Carol Ann
that.
and
Cute.
Catopia raids us.
Oh, Catopia with the raid.
Thank you, Carol Ann.
Please pin Catopia for me and we will start a giveaway. Tell us what you sell, when your next show is, and anything you'd like to share about yourself in chat. And anyone that is a seller, take the time to tell us in chat that you're a seller as well. And thank you so much for the
Good get,
raid.
Carol Ann. Good get.
Giveaway is running right
Oh, and
now.
by the way,
For
Carol Ann, welcome back.
magnetic bookmark. You can either get the cat or the galaxy sky magnet bookmark. And Catopia, thank you so much for the raid. Please share with us what you sell, when your next show is. Jewelry making supplies. Can everyone please give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? All right. Here is another Christmas vintage. And I think I want to do this one. I have 2 yards, but I want to do yards because it's a village print and I feel like you want the full yard of this. So super cute vintage village print. I don't remember if this one's marked. Let's see. It is Concord Fabrics. So vintage Concord. And you're going to get a yard of this darling little village, Christmas village print that has the little pond, they're ice skiing the houses, the sled, the horse pulled sleigh. So cute. All right, so let's get this running. Full yard Concord vintage Christmas village. It's a cream color background and it has snow, snow falling. Look at the little church on there. This is so cute. You're getting a full yard. And the blush rose, which thank you so much for your first purchase. And here is the second yard of this running, the blush rose witch.
Yep.
First yard of this. And
Thank you,
here
Blush Rose.
is the second yard. Nope, it's not going to let us run it. All right, whatnot is erroring, you guys. Trying to start this again. Is it going? Okay, there it goes. Second yard running of this vintage Concord Christmas Village.
Of course, if you get the whole thing,
And
we'll keep.
Martha is taking the second yard of
Thank you,
that.
Martha.
Thank you. We'll cut that.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. It's so cute. All right, here is another vintage Christmas. And this one is by, I think this one is Diana Markham Marcus Brothers. Looks like it to me. I am. Right. Diana Markham Marcus Brothers textile. It's a tossed snowman, little
Oh,
head, and then there's ice skates and mittens and
what?
snowflakes, and it's like a dark blue
That's because the snowman's
background.
toss. Ah,
And I have a yard and I have a yard and a half. So
thank you.
let's run this one as half yards. It's small enough print that you can get a nice little piece that would be cute to do pieces with. So
That's
first
cute blush
half
rose.
yard is
Thank
running.
you. Appreciate the business, though.
Oh, what did she say?
She said she's supposed to be in fabric jail, but she bought it anyway. She's
Oh,
blaming it on the rain.
yeah, trust me, we all are that
Okay,
way.
Nailer. Everybody look at Nailer there.
Stephanie is taking the first half yard of this one. Here is a second half yard of this cute vintage Diana Markham for Marcus Brothers Textiles. Little snowman, faces, snowflakes, hearts, mittens, trees, all cuteness. Naylor
Nailer.
is taking one. Oh, was it? That's so weird. The waiting room. I mean, as if, you know, hello. All right. And last half yard of this one is running. Last half
I
yard.
wish we were so popular there was
I
a
know that
waiting
there was
room.
a waiting room.
Hey,
And put it.
put it.
Oh, thank you for your first
First purchase.
cute piece. Half yards coming to you guys
Keep
on
it up.
that
Put it cat.
cuteness.
1211
Vintage
Toby.
Christmas. All
Thank
right.
you, Puddin'.
Here's another one I love. I love this one. It is so dang cute. And this one is marked
Love
Fabric
it.
Traditions 1997. And it has the cutest, like almost looks frosty, but it's not metallic or anything. And then these darling snowmen and trees. And I think we have 2 yards of this one, so we can run it um, 4 times for half yards. Actually, darling little fabric traditions from 1997. Cute blue, sparkly snowflake.
Riley Tab, first purchase.
Oh, thank you for your first purchase. Here is
Thank
another
you, Riley
half
Tab.
yard. Another half yard running of this cute vintage snowman print.
Did you say it's Fabric Traditions?
Yeah, Fabric Traditions from 1997.
It's a good brand.
It's cute. And Naylor is taking a half.
Yard.
How many is that?
That's two,
All right, here's
ladies.
the third one.
Ladies
1997
and
was a good
gentlemen.
year. Were you born that year? My son was born in 1995, and then I have a son born in 1999.
Naylor will get
Naylor
a
gets
full
another
yard.
piece. How many have I run?
3.
There's a fourth one running. Oh, it's the year you married your current husband. That is a good
Oh.
year.
Happy anniversary
Yeah.
in January or whenever. Riley Tab.
Riley takes that. Thank you.
So Riley will get a full yard.
All right. And then I can run
That's
one more.
That's 4 that you run.
I can run one more half yard of this one. And let's say it will probably be the rest. So whatever's left. And take it. So right on there, she'll get the rest of whatever's left. Because I think there was maybe a little bit extra.
Okay.
It's at least a half yard. Thank you.
I'm marking that down, Naylor. If there is bonus to be had, thou dost now have it,
All right,
Naylor.
let's do another feed sack piece.
Did I make you feel all oh, did you want more Halloween?
Bert will have
Yeah,
to
I'll
find
find
us
you
some
some more
more.
Halloween, you
All right,
bet.
this piece is you've got the finished edge along here, and then it's been cut.
No, man, I
So
love
it's
it.
been cut out of a
That's
feed
awesome.
sack. And this one is 26 inches long
That's hilarious.
by about
Steph.
19 wide. So it's about a fat quarter, a little bit extra long fat quarter size piece of feed sack. This is authentic, vintage feed sack fabric. And all of them that are cut have been cut have been pre-washed because they would pre-wash it to take the labels off and everything. Um, I don't see any holes or stains on this piece. It's a good piece. So vintage feed sack. And what did I say it was? 19 by 26, I think is what I said. Yeah, 19 wide, 26 long. Here we go, you guys. Vintage, authentic feed sack. Beautiful print there. If you know what feed sack is, vintage from like the 30s or 40s.
Oh, what you want to run, if any, there.
And Rebecca. Ooh, that was a good deal.
Ooh, I bought
Congrats.
Rebecca Will. Excellent.
Good
Yes.
get.
Congrats.
All right, let's see what we have here for Halloween. Okay, this is an older Andover, not quite vintage yet, from 2011. It's a Renee Nanaman from Andover, and it is purple, and there's a full yard. I think you need the full yard because it's a larger scale.
Paint Pony said her swipe wasn't working.
Oh,
The system must be glitching up a little bit, guys and girls.
yeah, everybody maybe like refresh, go in and out once. I'll refresh once again. Let's make sure
Hey, welcome in, Faith Milks.
it's running.
The dairy farms are now represented. Faith is here, purchasing and milking.
I'll put a little bit longer time on here too in case that helps. All right. So let's try it at 15 seconds.
Oh, probably the shipping updates.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
probably madly
you know
trying to
what?
do the
Shipping
updates.
shipping update. Everybody, don't be scared of this new ship because it's gonna be awesome for you
Yeah,
guys.
so
Actually.
here's what we're going to do. And I don't know if all sellers are going to do this. We're going to try it and see how it goes. But we're going to do 775 max. That's better than 921, right? And for that 775, you're going to get up to 5 pounds of fabric. If you go over the 5 pounds, we're going to pay the difference and it will go in a large flat rate because the difference will be $5.24 to go from the 5 pound ground advantage rate to the 12.99 flat rate.
Well, yeah, it will go on the flat rate unless it's
Unless it's
so much it
so
doesn't
much that
fit.
we have to put it in a ground advantage again.
And
So
and if you spend $100,000 with us, I'll drive it to your home personally.
there you go.
So just test. I dare you to test me on
Test part on that. 500,000 and he'll drive it to you. Okay. So
even if you live in Maine or Puerto
well, that would be
Rico.
a fun trip.
Okay,
Drive to
I
Maine.
won't drive it to
You
Puerto
won't drive
Rico.
it to Puerto Rico. You'd have to take a
I
plane
will
or a
ship
boat.
it there though.
All right. All right. This is a full yard. Let's see if we can get this to go. I put it at 15 seconds. Renee Nanneman Andover. It's a kind of light purple with these black jack-o'-lanterns. from
Final Girl
2011.
probably has spent that much.
Full
Maybe.
yard, Andover.
Oh, you're doing a
Out
full
of
yard?
print,
There you go.
Renee Nanaman. And yes, we should
Oh,
come to Maine. Lobster dinner. Looks like 15 seconds has given us some good bids here. Maybe I'll keep it at 15. All right, Riley is taking that
Riley
one.
Tab.
You.
Thanks, thank you, Riley Tab.
All right, and then I do have that same um print in the black orange colorway. So it's exactly the same one. So we'll run a yard of that one.
The black orange,
So black with orange
or as they say,
jack-o'-lanterns. You love
back home,
Halloween. I do too.
black orange.
Our daughter was actually born on Halloween, and so she loves all things Halloween. It's Halloween year round at our house when she's here. So,
Yeah. You know what?
and Steph is taking a yard of that one.
I know
Nope,
Island Girl's
still
not.
running.
I know Island Girl's not here, but you oughta like just in honor of Halloween, put this hat on for a second.
Okay. I do have another yard of this, you guys. Just saying. All right. In honor of Halloween,
Stephanie Bro.
Steph is taking that. Here we go. Island Girl Mick made me this awesome hat. This is the day wear side. These are reversible and
Now
it's made out of
check out
upholstery fabric
evening wear.
samples. Here's the evening wear side. It has embroidered silks on it. Is this not the most awesome witch hat?
Wait. What do I hear, everybody? Slytherin.
All right. All right. So we'll run another yard of this. It is a lovely hat. I love it. All right. Here's another yard of this running the Renee Nanaman Andover black with orange jack lanterns. Second yard of this running. I know her bucket hats are so dang cute, right? I bought another one from her recently because I couldn't resist. Because it was made out of Pierre du French country fabrics.
Oh yeah.
And
Riley
Riley
Tab.
Tab, it's taken that. And let me see how much I have left of this. Okay, I sold 2 yards. Let's open it up and measure. 'Cause I might have a third yard or at least enough to sell one more piece. So let's see what we've got here. All right, 1, 2. Oh, you guys, I can sell okay, so I sold 2. So I've got 3 yards and 30, roughly 30, we'll call it 29 to be safe. So this is going to be for a yard and 29 to 30 inches. What's left? Okay. So all that's left. Here we go. The pumpkins are about to the top of the stem from the bottom about 2, just over, barely over 2 inches. So like if you measure from the chin to the top of the stem, it's just like one line over 2 inches, it looks like. Yeah.
And now the rest of the
All right.
pumpkins.
The rest. So this is for a yard and
like a
about
soap
29 inches.
Sounds like a soap opera.
All
And
right.
now the rest of the pumpkins.
So all the rest of this, Renee Nanaman black with the orange pumpkins, yard and 29 inch, so about yard and 3/4 and some change. Big piece, big chunk. Yes, perfect for a 5-inch hexie or square.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Epic quilt.
Thank you for your bids. And I think Riley's gonna prevail on that. Awesome. So Riley, you'll get
So you'll get that and whatever you
right.
bought. So you'll get over 2 yards.
Yeah, you'll get 2 yards and the rest.
Good get. Riles. She's probably like, don't call me Riles.
All right, here we go. Well, probably it was a childhood nickname. You either love it or you hate it. All right, that's coming to you guys. Thank you. All right, and then let's run bundles of this. So this is the brown colorway,
I'm
the
glad.
deep brown with the orange pumpkins and the blender that goes with it. This spotty blender, and it has kind of a chartreuse green, slime green, and an orange dot. It's kind of fun. And it is the blender that goes with this. So let me just see how much I have of both. And we'll run a couple of bundles here. Do I really have that much? Holy cow. All right, I can do 4 yards of this. And let's see if we have, okay, I have to take the hat off for a second because I can't see.
All right.
Plus, I have my hair in a bun back here and it wasn't sitting very well. All right, so yes, we can do 4 2-yard bundles. So you'll get a yard of each. All right, so 2-yard bundle. Dollar start. We'll see how the first one goes. 2 yards of Renee Nanneman from 2011. You get the pumpkin print and the blender. It's 2 yards, you guys, a yard of each. All right, you guys don't love this color. I think it's cool. Paint Pony is gonna get that, I guess. Deal of the day, 2 yards of fabric for $4. All right. So we'll cut a yard of each of those.
Congrats, Pink Pony.
Congrats. All right. Next up. Oops.
Oh, some people were trying. Oh,
Oh, some people were trying. So we're doing dollar starts today. So everything that I have up here on the shelf is dollar starts per half yard. So
typing. Yeah.
yeah, but it sounds like people are having a hard time bidding. So I'm like nervous about.
Well, we'll roll with the
We'll
punches
roll with the
today.
punches today. Okay.
If
I
you
have a
get
yard of
great deal,
this.
awesome.
A yard of this really cute, kind of whimsical pumpkin. It is by Corey Denton Blend from Spooky Town. This is blend fabric, you guys, from 2016.
So you're running it twice?
So I'll run it twice for half yards. Um, yeah, we may want to take a little hiatus if no one can bid, though.
Well, we'll see. What did Cat Eye ask for?
She wanted florals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll do
Yeah,
a few more of these and then we'll do some florals.
yeah.
All right, let's see
Love
how
to
this
do that.
goes. Can you guys bid? Is it letting you bid?
Yeah, there seems like at least a few people are able
All
to
right, this
bid.
is for a half yard. Andrea,
gets
thank
the
you.
first
Did anyone
one.
try to bid and not get to? Let me know. Everyone that bid wanted some got it? A chance to bid?
Looks like it.
Okay. Here's the other half. Other half yard. If you get both halves, you get the whole piece. So Corey Denton blend, cute whimsical
And
pumpkins.
the top shelf to the left. Okay, yeah, we'll have her. Yeah, we'll have her do that.
And Andrea.
Andrea will. I think she's got just a few more Halloween
Did she get
fabrics.
both?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one you can just put in a bin.
Thank you, Andrea.
And then let me run the other one of this, and then we'll run some stuff off the top shelf. Oh, these, I think she's looking at these. Yeah, these are pre-quilted ones that I have a little bit left of. All right, so a yard of this one, we'll run it twice. And it's that same Corey Denton blend in the green background colorway. It's so cute. Half yard running. Cute pumpkins. And Paint Pony is in for the first half.
Paint Pony.
And here's the second half. One more Halloween. Yeah. I have a cute jack-o'-lantern print that we can do. All right, Paint Pony's gonna get the full
Paint Pony
piece.
takes the whole bad guy.
I have this one
Thanks,
in
Paint
either
Pony.
the kind of saffron or the bright orange.
Congrats.
Which one do you want?
She needs one to go with the one she just got.
Which one did she just get? I don't remember. Oh, or I have this cute dot. That's a Studio E. That's a good blender. Did she get some of the Renee Nanneman?
Not she got the Studio E, I guess. Our Steph's asked for Studio E.
All right. This is Cheeky Wee
The dot.
Pumpkin.
Please run the dot.
All right, Cheeky Wee Pumpkins by DTK for Studio E. And it's just got cute orange and greens, sort of greens, more yellows and tans. Half yard of that running. Black background and cute different size dots. Half yard going to Riley.
Right.
Thank you. And here's another. I have it on 15 seconds, you guys. I know it's kind of annoying, but if people are having a hard time bidding, I wanted a little bit longer time on there. All right, here's another half running. So another half yard of that. Cheeky Pumpkins, DTK Studio E. Very nice cotton. Half yard. And Riley's going to get a full yard. Let me see if I can run that again. Let's see how much we have. How much did I sell? Just 1 yard?
Just 1 yard.
Oh, yeah, I can easily sell another 2 half yards. All right, here's another half yard.
Welcome in, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
All right, Steph is in.
Andrea.
Thank you for your bid. Steph getting one. All right, one more.
Yard.
All right, last piece, last half yard of this DTK Cheeky Pumpkin Studio E. Fun Halloween dot. Andrea.
And Andrea grabs some. Thank you, Andrea. Thanks, Steph. Thanks, Riley. Thank you. What is that? How's that Alanis Morissette song goes? Thank you, something. Okay, she was interested in the ones below.
These
Those,
two?
those three there, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me just pull down this stack and we'll go through it. All right, these are pre-quilted fabrics.
Pre-quilted.
And it's by Fabric Editions. And I sell these by the half yard. And it's see how it has fabric on both sides? These are gorgeous. I think it is regular width of fabric. Yeah, it's like 44 wide, pre-quilted. So if someone wants a half yard of this one,
Personally approved by Northern Tissue.
I was selling these guys for like $15 a yard. So, but this is what I have left of the purple. So it's great fabric. It's gorgeous. And a half yard, you can do a nice tote bag or a nice cover. And Paint Pony is taking one.
Paid pony for you.
Here is another half yard. I know it says up to 2, but this is heavier fabric. So this is a half yard. It's just by weight. I have to do it at the heavier weight because it's quilted. Half yard. And here's what the inside looks like. All right, Steph's getting a half yard. All right, let's do. Should I go ahead and sell some more of that?
If you want
Do you
to.
guys, are there people that want more?
I think so.
Let me take it off and see how much I have total. Because it's down to the
It's down to the nitty gritty.
nitty gritty. All right, so we sold a yard. That's gone. I can do one.
And then a big piece.
And then about 3/4 of a yard. Okay, so I can do 3 more pieces of this. So here's a half yard pre-quilted. Here's what the back looks like. Gorgeous floral. Beautiful cotton. And thank you for your first purchase.
Thank you.
All right, and then the last piece of this,
Oh,
the
you
end.
only sold, no, you've sold just 3 so far.
Yeah, I've sold 3 half yards, right?
Right, you
Oh, yeah, I do have one more. So,
yeah,
all right, because I had
another half
1,
yard, and then you've got
2,
the rest of
3, 4, and then the rest I'll do at the end. Okay, yeah. So like here's one more half yard, and then we'll do the end of bolt. All right, so here's one more half yard. And thank you for your bids. Pre-quilted and Patricia is doing that. All right, and then the end of bolt piece is about 26 to 27 inches. So almost 3/4. I'm gonna, just because I don't know how it's gonna work out when I cut, I'm gonna say about 26, but it'll probably be more like 27 inches.
it might
So
even
end
be
of
8.
bolt. Here we go.
It might even be 30. You never know. The fabric
Well,
fairy.
don't promise anything.
The fabric fairy may come. I'm not. I'm just teasing.
So the rest of it is running. And I'll keep it connected if you have some other pieces. Cat eye is getting the rest. So you'll get half yard connected to
In the year of the cat.
thank you, everybody.
Thank you and welcome in everybody. We're doing some quilted fabric right now.
All right, and then this is the rest of what I had of this one. It's just a small width of fabric piece that is about 15 inches. And it's this on one side and this on the other side. Last piece, 15-inch width of fabric.
It's this and this.
And that is running. Pre-quilted is super cute. Well, this one's very romantic. Kind of a cream, pink,
Very
black,
romantic.
red. Very pretty. And cat
Cat
eyes is
eyes,
taking a
fake
cute
that
piece.
bad girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, cat eyes.
All right, this fabric, which was the next piece in that pile, is called Chateau, and it is Boundless fabric, which is an online brand. It's a Japan cotton. It's beautiful cotton, and it's kind of a robin's egg blue floral. So pretty. And we'll sell this by the half yard. Let me see how much I have.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Silly and Jana
All right,
and
so we'll do 4
Bobby.
half yards and then end of bolt. So here
Oh,
is the first
Bobby.
half yard running Chateau by Boundless, and it's beautiful robin's egg blue floral. Corals, pinks, and then little teal sprigs.
Cat
Cat eyes is
eyes.
taking the first half. Here's the second half yard running. And is everyone able to bid? Let's go back down to 10 seconds and see how that works. If is everyone having being able to bid that wants to bid, or is anyone having problems bidding still?
I'm having problems.
Well, you've got problems all day long. No.
Hey, Wendy Park.
Just let me know in chat if anyone's having problems bidding, because it was giving a hard time to people earlier. All right, 10 seconds, half yard,
It was
chateau,
giving a hard time,
beautiful boundless cotton,
but not Bert.
gorgeous robin's egg blue coral pinks, cat
Cat
eyes,
eyes.
next half yard.
We'll give you a full yard there.
All right, here's another half yard of this running. Thank you for your bids.
Cat
Cat
eyes.
eyes, thank you. Yard and a half so far. Here is the fourth half yard of this running Boundless Chateau. Welcome in, welcome in. And Cat Eyes is getting the full 2 yards that we had. And then I have a last end of bolt piece that we're going to run. Let me just give you a rough estimate here of what that's going to be.
That's what the dog contractor
All right,
gives.
I'm going to say it's going to actually be about 33 to 34 inches. So a very generous, almost a full yard
Dog
piece.
contractors give you a rough estimate.
All right, here we go. End of bolt, about 33, 34 inches. The rest of this fabric. By Boundless called Chateau. It's gorgeous. Thank you for your bids. And that is
Cat
going to Cat Eyes. You're getting that full, beautiful piece. All of it
Congrats.
coming to you.
Cat eyes. Beautiful Japanese fabric.
No, I didn't. Oh, it's caught Japanese cotton.
Oh,
It's
Japanese
Chateau
cotton.
by Boundless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just beautiful cotton.
Japanese
There we
cotton,
go.
excuse me. Japanese cotton. There's a faint smell of sumo wrestler on here.
All right, the next pieces I have, these are Robin Pickens for Moda from a collection called Wild Blossoms. And this print I have 1 yard of, and I'm going to run the whole yard because I feel like it's too, well, I mean, a half yard would be okay on this, but I don't know.
Hey,
I love
Lizzie.
it as a yard because it has these big, what is this flower called? Like lady's slipper or something, poofs on there, and then the butterflies. Absolutely stunning. All right, Robin Pickens. So I'm going to run that as a full yard.
Lady slipper? Really?
I don't remember what
Oh,
it's called.
Queen Anne's.
Queen Anne's lace. There we go.
That sounds more
Yeah, but
That
I mean, the Queen Anne's lace screen print on here, the poofs are about um 4.5 inches wide by 2 tall. See what I'm saying? It's so, I mean, I feel like the yard gives you a lot more to work with on that kind of a scale. So here's the full yard of this. Don't kill me on it. This is stunning. Robin Pickens Moda from the line called Wild Blossom. It's a stunner. And Pink
paid
Pony
pony
is
for
grabbing
you.
that.
The
Thank you.
flowers in our yard this year, amazing. Dandelion, ragweed, it's
That's
amazing.
coming to you. Good grab. All right,
Thank you, paint pony.
this fabric from the same line, I'm going to run as half yards because this is a tiny print. See this print with the little bees and flowers? So it's a tiny print, gorgeous. And I have um, a yard and a half. So we'll run it 3 times as half yards. All right. So half yards. First half yard is running Robin Pickens. It is so pretty. Little bees and flowers and the red background. So the colors just pop off of the fabric. It's so pretty. Nailer is getting a half yard. Oh my goodness. You guys don't love this? Maybe I'm keeping the rest. All right. Anyone else want this? Or were you all sleeping or was it not
Run,
letting you
run
run
again.
bid?
Run again, please.
Okay. Here we go. Half yard. Maybe I gotta go back up to 15 seconds if everybody's sleeping. Here we go. Half yard. That's running Robin Pickens Wild Blossom Moda. Half yard. Yeah. And Stephanie's
Stephanie
taking
Bro.
it. All right, last half yard. Yeah, there was a yard and a half, so I'm running it 3 times as half yards. So here's the last piece. All right, last piece. There might be, huh?
Alicia
Alicia,
first
thank you for your
purchase.
first purchase. I don't know, is there little cactus? There might be little like agave type looking plants in there. Or do you think that's like pear cactus? I don't know. It's a cute little design, huh? Possibly cactus. All right. Thank you, everybody, on that. All right. I'm scared to run this. I'm gonna keep it if you guys don't want to bid on this. This is from that same line. It is the larger scale. This side of the fabric is in the warm tones, like daytime. This side of the fabric is in the cool tones, like night. It is a larger scale. The bees on here are about 1.25 inches to about 1.5 inches long. See the bee on there? So it's like day and night. Let me open it up wide and show you how this is so gorgeous. See how it ombres to the night, to the cool tones on the other side of the fabric. You need a yard of it because it's a large scale print. So who's gonna bid on this if I run it for a yard?
Well, at least paint pony is. So's Alicia and so Steph.
Okay, I'll run one. We'll see how it goes. Then I might save the rest. All right, here is a yard of this night and day. The night side is, I mean, they're both pretty, but the night side is stunning. So this is for a full yard. Full yard. This is not vintage. This is Robin Pickens Moda. It was just on my top shelf, and people asked for the top shelf. So not vintage. I think this came out about 2 or 3 years ago. So Wild Blossom Moda, Robin Pickens, full yard, day and night. And Steph's gonna take a yard
Yeah,
of
we've
it.
been running several.
Yeah, we've been running some Halloween. I can run the rest that I pulled out. All right. So I'm gonna do that. Where did I put those Halloweens that were left?
Oh, I put them over here. I'll get them.
Okay, Bert will get them back out. All right. In the meantime, how about a really cute Thanksgiving piece?
Oh yeah, we did have somebody asking
This
for
is a
fall
Joanne
stuff
print,
earlier.
and it just has turkeys on it. It's darling. It's a full yard. I'm gonna run the full yard. Cute little turkeys. I would make little napkins or cute little favors for Thanksgiving dinner, or you can make a cute table runner, cute Thanksgiving table runner out of this. All right, little pilgrim hats. You get the full yard. Joanne's Thanksgiving. Super cute. It would be a really cute table runner for Thanksgiving. Toilet seat cover. That's a funny idea. Full yard going to
Martha.
Martha. Thank you, Martha.
Thanks, Martha.
All right. This one is, I have this in two colorways, and this is by, let's see, Collier Morales Studio for Quilting Treasures. And this is kind of a saffron background with the orange pumpkins, and then I have the orange. So let's run this piece first because I have just a yard left of this one. So we'll do two halves. The pumpkins on these are about an inch, and then the smaller ones are about 3/4 inch size tossed. So here is the first half yard on this one. Half yard running. Little jack-o'-lanterns, and some of them are uncut pumpkins. And Alicia is taking the first half. Here's the second half running. If you want the full yard, or if someone else wants a half yard. And Steph is going to take the other half of that one.
Stephanie
All
Bro.
right. I didn't get a lot of bids. Do you guys want the other colorway on this one? All right. We'll run a half yard and see on this one. Okay, so half yard, it's that same print in the orange colorway. Cute little jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. And Elisa is going to get the first half. There's a second half yard running of that. Second half yard running.
Welcome in, everybody. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day.
And Meredith is going to
Meredith
take that. Thank you. All right, this one is Henry Glass called Frank and Friends. So it came from a
Frankenberry.
collection called Frank and Friends, and it's like whimsical pumpkins with stars in orange, and then the print is kind of a darker, like a dark orange or red. So we'll run two halves of this one. Here's the first half. Oh, yeah, well, I'm running by half yard, so if you want the full yard, bid twice. So there's the first half running. So we're doing dollar starts on half yards. So just bid twice if you want a full yard. And
Lisa,
Lisa,
first
thank you for your
purchase.
purchase.
Welcome.
Here is another half yard running on that. There's a few pieces I'm doing, full yards on if they are
Like a large
scrappy
stretch or
or
something.
there's, yeah, cut out or something like that.
Punchy Fred's first
Tonsi, thank
purchase.
you for your first purchase. All right, and I can do two more half yards on this. Let me make darn sure. Yes, two more half yards on this. So here's a third half yard on this. Henry Glass, cute Frank and Friends pumpkins. Barbara Jones of Quilt Soup for Henry Glass.
Diane SB.
Diane is taking that. And last one. Here we go. Last half yard is running.
Welcome in, everybody.
And
Hello,
Elisa,
Lisa
thank
takes
you.
that.
I did sell four, right?
Yes, my dear, you did. You did indeed.
All right, this is that print that I had a fat quarter of earlier. It is called Pumpkin Hill by Thimbleberries from 2010 for RJR. So it's a thimbleberry print. It has kind of like these little hexy shapes with the way they're outlined. And then it's like spiderweb pumpkin, monsters, skeletons, ghosts inside the little circles. It's really cute. And then it has kind of a micro check background. All right. And that's a bat. See the bat face in there. All right. So let's do this one by half yards. Thimbleberries used to be all the rage. Remember that? RJR Thimbleberries from 2010, Pumpkin Hill. And this would be cute if you do little paper piecing because you can have those fun little designs. Fussy cuts. Meredith is going to take one. And here's a second half yard of that running. Thimbleberry. And Elisa is in. Stephanie is in. Steph gets it.
Stephanie, bro.
You guys want more of this? Because I can do two more half yards.
Yes.
All right. All right. Third half yard running. Thimbleberries from 2010. Pumpkin Hill. RJR. And Meredith is in.
Meredith,
Full
take a
yard.
full yard.
And here's one more. Half yard, thimbleberries.
Yankee
Thank you
first
for your first
purchase.
purchase. All right, we ran four, right?
Yes, we did.
All right.
We ran 4 miles this morning. Yeah, right.
We ran 4 miles as if.
In my dreams, I did.
All right, this is the one called Elephant Walk by Fabric Quilts. It was in with my Halloween stuff. I don't know. It's black with this funky pattern. We think it looks like little spooky monster eyes. You decide if you like it or not. But when you pull it back, see the cool pattern on there? And then it looks like little spooky monster eyes in the dark. All right, so if you want a half yard of this, I'll run it 4 times. depending on the bids. We'll see. All right, here is a
Spooky.
first half yard running of Elephant Walk by Fabric Quilts. Black with these little kind of tan eyeballs. Look like little glowing eyeballs.
Tonsky threads.
Chonsky takes one. I'll run one more. In case you want a full yard. And Yan Keep is in. Thank you for your bids. And
Yankee
Keep,
P.
thank you. Oh, is it Yankee?
It
That
could be
makes more
Yankee
sense.
P. It could
Yankee,
be Yankee P. It could be Yankee.
Yankee, P, Yankee. All right. Thank you.
You know, we went to Panda Express, the new Yan Keep there. Oh, so good.
All right. That's pretty much what I have of
Yankee P is correct.
Halloween, except.
Well, now that we know, I'll still call you Yan Keep because I like it better. I'm kidding.
Oh, guess what I just found, you guys? You guys want some more bandana?
Ooh,
I didn't know this was in this stack.
that's like, do you want
This
more cowbell?
is this is vintage. It has a vintage feel and it almost feels
They want the colorful plaid on the top shelf.
colorful plaid on the top shelf. Yeah, we can do that. Um all right, tell me if you guys want the bandana. I'll get the plaid and tell me in chat if you want bandana as well, because I can run some of this one.
Yes,
Vintage bandana. I don't think
yes,
this is
more
the same
cowbell.
print as that other one. All right, let me get the vintage plaid up here. This one is
But
a
they,
canvas.
but they do want the bandana.
I know,
Oh, okay,
but we got a request for that while I was
okay.
asking, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All
That's
right,
true.
first request. This is a canvas weight. Do you still want it? So it's more, it's not like a super heavyweight, but it is a canvas. So good for bags and other stuff. It is, I think, regular width. Let me look. Yeah, it's regular
Yes,
45
multiple
wide.
yeses on the
All right.
plaid.
Let's do yards of this though, because it's a bigger plaid. I think a half yard is not enough.
So yes, so Scottish, yes, Scottish.
So that's when
yes.
I run yards, when I look at it and I'm like, a half yard's not enough, right? So full yard of this cute, colorful plaid, and it is heavier. So here is for this says up to 2 yards, so it's a full yard. Here we go. Very cute plaid. Check lightweight canvas. So there's your close up of your canvas. 45 wide.
You're running a yard.
On ski.
Or
Yes,
yard or
taking
two?
that.
How much
This
you-
is for a yard.
Okay, 1 yard. Okay.
1 yard. All right, let me run another one.
Tonsky threads.
All right, one more. One more full yard of this cute canvas plaid. Who else wanted some? Islands in the house.
Oh, you know what clan this is? McDraz.
Lightweight canvas. Alicia is getting
Alicia.
a yard. All right. Anyone else think they need a yard of this? Let me see if I can run one more. Let's see. Yeah, I can run one more. One more full yard. Lightweight canvas plaid. Purples, greens, oranges,
Working
reds,
and
and
lurking. I
starling.
love that.
I know.
Working.
We love when you work and lurk. One of our favorite lurkers.
And I love Thanksgiving because you can turkey.
And Patricia is getting that.
Addie D.
We'll cut 3 yards off of there for our friends.
For our friends and Scottish neighbors.
All
I've
right,
got a
and
little
then
Scottish blood in me.
let's run this bandana I'm going to cut it in half because there's not two full yards. There's You're going to each get 31 inches. And it is regular width, 45 wide, no mark on Selvage Vintage. It does have, I'm going to say this is a little tiny bit heavier than a quilt weight because it just has like kind of a, a little bit. Maybe it won't be when you wash it, but to me it feels just a tiny bit thicker than a quilt weight.
Well, that's good for
All
you,
right,
Pilgrim,
so
that
cute.
it's heavier.
So I'm running it twice. You're getting 31 inches. Here we go. Vintage bandana. This is so cute. It is cotton,
Hey, Bella. Hey, Shelly.
31 inches, vintage bandana print. It is so cute. Yes, I can do the veggies. And Martha is getting the first 31 inches. Here is the rest of this piece.
Good old Martha, Martha, Martha.
Oh, did you do tarot cards yesterday? I missed that. And the rest of this piece is going to Stephanie.
Stephanie
Congrats.
Rose.
We'll cut that in half. You'll each get about 31 inches. Might
Thank
be
you,
a
Stefania.
slightly more generous. All right, the veggies. I've got mushrooms
VeggieTale.
and the veggies up here. We'll grab both. This is the cutest vintage veggie print. It's a row print, and then it has this corn and veggie border. How cute is this? And the border is on both sides of the print. And I don't think this one was marked. Yeah, no mark on selvage. Very cute cotton. And I do feel like on this one that you need a yard as well. And it has the cute vegetable labels in two of the rows on here. So cute. All right, full yard vintage veg with the border. Here we go. It is a cute, cute print. Full yard going to
La
Bella.
Bella.
Thank you, Bella. We'll
La
run one
Bella
more.
Wetkin.
One more full yard of the vintage veg is running. It's so bright and fun and vintage. It would be really cute if you did one of those jar things and then put the labels on the jars. Wouldn't that be cute? Island's gonna
Island
take a
Girl.
yard. Thank you. See that little labels, like if you were doing one of those jar things and you did, the green beans and then you had the label on there. Yeah, cute. You want one more, Alicia?
Yeah, she said she had a bad connection.
Are you guys not able to bid again? All right, one more. Here we go. Vintage veg, one more yard running. I have it on 15 seconds.
So
So,
Stephanie said send her bandana print to Island Girl.
aw,
Tonsky
thank you,
threads.
Tonsky. And didn't Island Girl get some of it? And Steph got the other, or
Well,
someone
Bella and
else?
Island Girl.
This bandana, right? The last one that we ran that Steph got part of,
Yeah,
right?
I'll make a note.
Aw, that's so sweet. We can write it on there. Just write it on here. Gift
Oh, you
to
got
Island
it.
Girl.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very sweet of you. All right, so Tonsky got this one.
All right.
All
I
right,
got that.
let me count. How many have we sold of the veg?
We've sold 3.
Okay, I'll run one more. You got to bid. You got to bid. I can't sell it to you if you don't bid. All right, here we go. It's running. Is it not letting you bid? Steph
Hey, Trash
is
Panda
very
is in the house.
and
Alicia
Alicia.
gets
There you go. You
it.
got one. Good. Okay.
Bum, bum,
All right.
bum.
Who wants mushrooms?
Bum,
This one I'm
bum,
going to do my half yard.
bum.
It's just a fun collage of mushrooms. And I don't know if this
Shrooms.
one's marked. Let's
Shrooms.
see. This one's an old Joann's. So an old Joann's. It's really nice cotton, honestly. I'm kind of surprised it's a Joann's. Okay, so if you want a half yard of the mushrooms, here we go. Dollar start, half yard shrooms. Isn't that a fun print? It's got all the different kinds of mushrooms in a collage. It would go really cute with aprons, things like that, kitchen stuff. Make a towel with that on
Oh,
there.
Mary Schlock gets a
Mary is taking one.
great deal on that.
Good deal. Do I dare run one more? Do you guys want another shroom half yard? Does everyone hate mushrooms?
Maybe just run one more.
One more half yard running if you want a half yard of the mushrooms.
Mary can make it a yard, maybe. I don't know.
I love mushrooms, especially if they're sauteed. Oh my goodness. And I love them in salads and I love them on pizza. I love it's taken that. Congrats. All right. Well, I know more people love this. More people love cherries than mushrooms, right? And this one is marked fruit basket. That's all it says. So it's vintage. I don't know who the maker is. It just says fruit basket and it is
How can that be a
the
fruit
cutest
basket?
cherry. It kind of reminds me of a Mary Englebright.
That's a ripoff.
And I have I can run two pieces that'll be about 19 and a half to 20 inches.
If you got a fruit basket with
All
one
right.
fruit in it, you'd be
So
like,
here's the first
"Hmm,
half. Oh, and just for size reference, the little cherry sprigs are about not quite 2 inches long. So from here to there, about an inch and almost 2 inches long. It is super good.
this is for a
All right,
half
here's the
yard."
first half yard of this running. All right, here we go. Vintage cherries. Super cute. You're getting about 19 and a half, 20-inch half yard. Cherry.
Mary
Berry
Slog.
slog. It's the first half. Here is the second half of this piece running. Are you guys able to bid? Is it letting you bid?
Hey, Mary, how's your brother Cole
All right,
doing?
here's the other half. So
Oh,
cute.
Bev Beal rated us.
Bev Beal, thank you for the raid. Let me do a giveaway as soon as this is done. Half yard, it's about a 19-inch to 20-inch. At
Alicia
least, yeah,
gets
it's the
it.
other half. One of our longtime friends on the platform, Bev Beal, tell us when your next show is. Hope you had a great show. And here is a bookmark running. And we must have missed the last one, Bert. Did we miss a giveaway? Because I had this out.
Let me look
I
and
think we
see.
missed a giveaway. So cat or beach, like beachy wave. So there's the beach and the big wave. So you can choose one of those magnet bookmarks. Next Thursday, and she did have a great show. Thank you so much. Everyone getting the giveaway. And please, while we're running this for a second, take a second to tap. You just tap on Bev's name and view profile, give her a follow, and bookmark her upcoming shows for a second there while we run this for just a second. Yeah, if you won the last giveaway, we'll figure it out because it shows in our solds, but somehow we all missed it, I guess. because I
It
did
was
run.
Naylor.
It was
Oh, Naylor
Naylor.
won the giveaway.
Naylor won the last giveaway. Are you still here, Naylor? Do you want to pick? I'll let you pick. Um, if you're still here, because I had this one up there, this really cool kind of galaxy one, or I have this other cat one as well. So if you're still here, Naylor, and you want to pick, sorry we missed that last giveaway.
If not, I'll
If
pick
not,
for
we'll
you.
pick for you. Yeah, the cats are really cute. Little magnet bookmarks. All right, I'm going to draw that giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whatever the other person picks, we'll give Naylor the other one. Mary
Sounds good.
Swan.
Mary, congrats. Cat or ocean waves? Which would you like? Ocean or cat? The cat.
We'll take the
It's coming
cat.
to you.
Okay, so let's give the
All
ocean
right,
to.
ocean is going to Naylor unless she comes in and says otherwise. And sorry we missed that earlier. Okay.
Sorry, Dana missed that earlier. I was busy being the
All right.
fabric go getter.
I'm going to sell this first because it's a smaller piece, but coming up next to it is this, in case you would love to have both. Because this is Ladybug Polka Dot, and this is just a pre-cut half yard. And let's see, it's a Joann's Keepsake Calico. Such a good one, though. All right. Ladybug Dot half yard pre-cut. Here we go. Who wants it? So cute. This goes with all kinds of things too. Betty Boop, ladybugs, all kinds of cuteness. Red with black dot. Pre-cut half yard keepsake calico. Who's gonna get it? Patricia.
Patty D.
Thank you. All right, and then this darling ladybug print that I teased you with is by Fabric Traditions. Patty Reed Designs from 2006. It's called Charms. It is the cutest print with little daisies and ladybugs. And I have a yard, so we'll do 2 half yards of this. First half is running. Who wants it? Little ladybugs and daisies. Vintage from 2006. And your ladybugs are about fingertip size. So a good size.
Stephanie
Steph
Bro.
is going to take the first half. Here is the second half of this piece running. Cute ladybugs. And Martha is in for the second
Martha
half.
grabs
Thank
that
you.
bad boy. Thanks, Martha. Our good buddy, Martha. Good buddy.
Thank you.
Remember back in high school and earlier when you would never call a girl your buddy or bro.
That's true.
Now
Yeah.
it's like, hey, bro.
All right. This is a little set of 5-inch strips that are from the American Jane. So, American Jane. So, you get 5-inch strips. One,
Yeah, they
two,
call you bro. I know,
three,
isn't that?
4, 5,
Our daughter calls us
6,
bro.
7. So 5 times 7 is what? 35.
5.
So this is a yard of fabric in almost a yard of fabric in 5-inch strips of American Jane. So it's probably, cut pre-cut for some kind of project. These are darling. Here we go. Dollar start American Jane out of print. You cannot get this fabric anymore.
This is a smoking deal.
It's a smoking deal. 1, 2, 3,
If you know,
4,
you know.
5, 6, 7 5-inch strips It's a yard worth of fabric, vintage American Jane, or not vintage, out of print. I don't know when this was first produced, but it
Stephanie
might be vintage.
Monroe is
Steph
that
is
bad
getting
girl.
that.
Good
Thank
get,
you.
Steph. Thanks.
All right, these are definitely vintage. I did find a marked selvage on one of them. Let me see if I remember what this was from. And they're all coordinating. It is from Classic Cottons 2001. So this whole set of fat quarters that I'm gonna run are from Classic Cottons 2001. And they're in fat quarter sets. So one, two, three, four, five. Look how pretty these are. One, two, three, four, five. And this print has is it this print or the other one? Oh, it's this one. Has beautiful birds on it. Look at how pretty those birds are. All right, and these are all matching coordinates from that line. All right, so
That's right. If you win this bid,
five
we'll give
fat
you the bird.
quarters, Classic Cottons 2001 vintage. Here we go. So you're getting all five of these beautiful fat quarters. Pretty birds and flowers and these nice, pretty colors.
Yeah, bird's the word.
So pretty. Thank you for your bids. And
Patty.
Trisha is getting that first set.
Thank you,
All
Don.
right, this set has four fat quarters. I had an extra one, so that one got a bonus one. All right, look at this beautiful stripe. Same line. These are all from that line. Classic Cottons 2001. And this is the print that has the bird in it in the coral colorway. All right, here we go. Four fat quarters. That's running. This is such a pretty print. Look, it has the bird in that little design. Four fat quarters. Classic Cottons 2001 vintage. Going to Lisa.
Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Congrats,
All
Lisa.
right, here's another set of these of four. So you get this pretty one in the green, that one, this one again, and this. These are so pretty. Look at those colors. Here we go. Four fat quarters running Classic Cottons 2001. This has the bird in it. This is just a pretty little sprig. Very pretty. Classic Cottons 2001 vintage. Martha,
Take
set.
that. Thank you,
All right,
Martha.
last set of these. This is the darker colors. Look how gorgeous. Reds and maroon. Look at that deep maroon plum. And then look at the coordinating stripe. All right. Last set of four classic cottons from 2001. Set of four vintage fat quarters. Beautiful prints in the dark colors. Thank you for your bid. Steph's getting
Stephanie
those. Thank you.
takes that. Thanks, Steph.
All right, these are some more of these, the broadbent fat quarters. These are all homespun, woven, plaid, check, and stripe. So three plaids and one stripe, all homespun woven fat quarters. There's four of them. They're so pretty. Here we go. Homespun woven little fat quarters. Look at these beautiful plaids and that beautiful stripe. You get all four. Thank you for your bid. Steph's gonna
Stephanie
take
takes that.
those.
Good get, Steph.
Thank you. All right, and then this is one more set of Broadbent's fat quarters that are beautiful coordinating Civil War prints. Look at this one. I love the stamp print. It has the old Washington, is that Washington or Jefferson? Jefferson stamps on there. And then you've got this print and this print. So four coordinating fat quarters. I think these are this
Welcome
line
in,
is a
Don.
Wyndham, I
Welcome in,
think.
Dawn.
No, it's probably,
Welcome in,
yeah, I don't know
everybody.
which what fabric maker this is, but it's a quilting cotton. So those four Civil War fat quarters running. Pretty little set there, and I love that stamp print. It's so cool. Thank you for your bids. And Steph is snagging
Stephanie
that
takes that.
fast. All right, feed sack. This is my last feed sack piece I pulled out for today. It's a good one. Look at this print.
Thanks, Steph.
So
Thank you, man.
authentic feed sack. Look at the roses on this one. All right, and this piece looks like it was cut as a fat quarter size. It has the finished edge along here, and along the finished edge is 23 inches long, and then it is 17 and a quarter wide. Okay, so roughly a fat quarter. All right, a feed sack. Authentic vintage feed sack piece is running. Look how pretty this is with the little roses.
Thanks for your bids, everybody. Hey, Vintage Chick is rating
Vintage
us.
chick. This is right up your alley. Piece of feed sack. Vintage feed sack. Going to Paint
Paint
Pony.
Pony.
If you love vintage, you need to be following Vintage Chick because she has amazing fabrics all the time. And let's get her tagged.
Yeah.
Everyone give her a
A
follow.
member of the
And here
Vintage
is a
family.
giveaway running.
Thank you, thank you, thank
All right, and
you.
you can pick cat or starry galaxy sky with the little stars in it.
Starry, starry night.
Magnet bookmarks. Oh, thank you, Vintage. Appreciate you rating. Can everyone please give her a follow while this runs for a second? So just tap her name and then go to view profile and follow her if you aren't already and bookmark her upcoming shows. When's your next show?
Go to her house and peek in the windows at night.
Nope, don't do that.
Oh,
Don't be a weird.
that kind of follow. Oh, okay.
No stalkers.
Oh, okay.
All right. You're doing a giveaway show tomorrow. Oh, very cool. What are you giving away? Is it like a celebration show? We need a stocking option. 40K sold. Woo woo. Make sure you bookmark for that. She's doing giveaways, you guys.
That's right.
Thank you so much for the raid. All right, here we go. We're going to draw this and see who wins and make sure you're following Vintage Chick. And who gets to pick a bookmark? Martha. Congrats,
Martha.
Martha. Do you want the little galaxy, starry sky, or the cat? Which one would you like?
Gato. ¿Cuál quieres?
And these are magnet bookmarks. So they open up and then they
The
you know
cat,
magnet.
please.
Got it.
You got it.
All right.
Everybody.
And
wants
everyone
to
make
be
sure
a
you're
cat.
following Vintage Chick. All right, let's find something really cute and vintage. How about this
It's a
cute
cat,
vintage
you know, cat
Christmas?
that knows where it's at.
Hearts in little sprigs. Vintage
That's
Christmas.
very vintage
It is
Christmas.
so cute.
That totally looks
All
like
right. And to
my
thank
Christmas growing up.
Vintage Chick for the raid, we're going to run this whole piece. It's 2 yards. All right. 2 yard chunk.
God rest you,
Dollar
Mary
start.
Gentlemen. Oh, you're gonna do the whole 2 yards at a
Whole
buck?
2 yards because we love Vintage Chick.
Wow.
2 yards. Get
Wow,
it.
she really
It's
loves the
so good.
vintage
Look at the
chick.
cute little hearts and the
She
little
wouldn't do that for
ivy
me.
mistletoe sprigs. Cream color, vintage Christmas. 2 yards. And Martha is gonna swing that. Good
Martha.
catch.
Couldn't happen to a nicer person.
Yes, agree.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you so much. Coming to you. Let's do another vintage Christmas. This one is Darling. Darling, Darling. And it is by,
Martha. Thanks.
what does this match these? I need to make sure it does or not. Let me see. A second. I have to check selvage on this one to see if it coordinates with something else. No, it does not. Okay. So this is a Vintage Springs Industry snowman print with it is a directional print. So your snowman go one direction. And let's see how much we have this. I think this one needs to be run as a yard because the snowmen are about 3.5, 4 inches tall. So how many yards can we run? Let's check. We can run 2, 3. So first yard of this one, dollar start. Here we go. First yard running. How cute is that? Kind of folk art-y little snowman with all the cute designs. Only Alicia wants a yard of this. It is so dang cute.
It's a business account.
Steph is
Stephanie.
gonna take a yard. Yeah, do you want to build a snowman? All right, do I dare run another yard of this? Let's see. One more yard running of this darling vintage Spring Industries snowman. Yeah, you're putting songs in bird.
Alicia.
Alicia takes a yard. Congrats. All right, we'll see one
Yep.
of that. All right, and then I have this really cute.
Because I'm not singing. I
I
was
was trying to get you to sing.
I was singing
Wanna build
something.
a snowman.
Oh, once there was a
Is that
snowman,
wild about the
snowman,
phone?
snowman. No, it's fine.
All right.
Once there was a snowman,
This one
tall,
will just
tall,
run the
tall.
piece. It's a tiny, tiny Christmas print, and it is a little bit wrinkly. It was in a bin, but it is a VIP Cranston. Tiny, tiny print. See that? See the little tiny print? And it's just an odd size piece that measures 20, about 26 inches by width. And then there's a little bit extra because it was cut wonky. So really cute little green tiny Christmas print that we're gonna run as a half yard. Here we go. Cute little print. If I have enough time, I'll maybe go up and press it for you. That's a maybe. It's a cute print. And Steph is gonna take that.
Funny bro.
Coming your way.
Thanks, Steph.
Oh, I have a couple of Joanne remnants. Um, this is, let's see if we have a year on here. This one's not too old, 2023, so only about 3 years old. But it's a really pretty design in purples and blues and pinks. It's called, wow, can I read this? Abstract Freedom, 100% cotton, and it is point. Oh, it's actually 1 yard. It says it's on here, 1 yard. So it was an end of bolt piece. 1 yard. Here we go. It's beautiful and it's very nice cotton. So it's probably a keepsake calico or something. I don't know, but it's really pretty. Full yard of that running. And
Taylor
Dana is
grabs
taking
that.
that.
Thanks,
Do I have
Taylor.
more summer prints? I do. I do have some cute summer prints. Like this is really cute. Citrus, um, kiwis, lemons, and oranges on a teal background. And this one I don't have marked selvage, but I think by that it's a Joann's. So it's a pre-cut half yard at 18 inches. And it was with this. And what do you think? Do they match good enough? Yeah, I think so. They do. And this is a cute half yard of Dot Joann's keepsake calico. So let's run them together. So you get a full yard of fabric, cute citrus and polka dot.
We do have some lace and we do have some trim. I'll let Dana decide whether she's going to run that or not. I'm not sure what she curated for the show.
All right, so you're getting this full yard, 2 half yards of these cute Joann's prints.
What kind of lace, what kind of trim are you looking for?
And that is going to
Patty.
Patty. Thank you. Cute little matched set there. They're folded together.
Thanks, Patty.
Here's another cute summer watermelon on a blue background. Very cute. The watermelon slices on here are they're about 3.25 inches, 3.5 inches long, the bigger ones, and then the smaller ones about 2 inches. So a little bit larger scale on that. And this is by Joanne. So it's a Joanne print. Let's do yards of this one since it's a larger scale.
So
So here
lace and trim
is
for apparel. Okay.
a full yard. Um, yeah, I've got lots of it. If you want to hang out, we'll probably go for another 15 minutes because we've got baby coming today. In fact, right? Don't we have baby coming today? I thought we did.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Will you text Jessica and ask her what time she's coming, if she's coming today?
Okay. All right.
All right. And then I can do some at the very end. All right. So full yard of this cute watermelon is running. Blue background, watermelon slices. This would make a really cute apron or cute kitchen stuff. Steph is taking a yard. Second yard of this is running. I have 2 yards available. Second yard running. And Island is getting that. Good deal. Congrats. Super
Thank you,
cute.
Island girl.
And then I have this watermelon that has cherries with it, and it's a smaller scale, like a medium size print. The little watermelon slices are about 1.25 inches. And let's see, is this directional? I mean, to me, this is non-directional because it doesn't really matter whether the watermelon slices are one way or the other, right? And I have 2 yards available of this. Um, it is also a Joann's. Do you guys want half yards or full yards of this one? And it's kind of like a cloudy sky behind the watermelons and the cherries. Full yards. All right. Full yards. Here we go. Watermelons and cherries. It's cute. Cloudy sky, blue background, darling. First yard is going to
Layla.
Naylor. Congrats. Oh, hey, Naylor, you won a giveaway earlier.
We
So we grabbed one for you. It was one of the little magnet bookmarks. And we realized we missed it. Okay, second yard of this is running. Second yard running. Watermelons and cherries. You are welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. And that is going to Stephanie. Thank you.
Okay, Steph.
Do you have that written?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, I will.
You will.
I
Well, I
lied.
mean, you got the first
I'm
one,
such a
so, right?
liar. I didn't have it written. I did have Naylor down.
All right. Someone was asking for fall earlier. This is a really pretty leaf print. And I'm just gonna sell the whole piece because it's not quite a yard. I don't know maker on this. It's vintage. That's all that's on the selvage. So let's run it. It is about 30 inches width of fabric. Let me see the width on this because it may,
I'll never forget you, Steph.
yeah, not pre-washed, but the see the ends are a little bit frayed, but it's definitely not pre-washed because it's full width. All right, so who wants this cute piece? 30 inches of
No,
fall
no,
leaf.
no, no.
The leaves are probably about 2.5 inches. It's very pretty. You get
It's
the whole
pretty.
piece.
I'll pull out a little bit of lace that we have here close by. Our granddaughter is coming in a few minutes, so we'll maybe end up with some lace. Andrea will.
Thank you, Andrea. That's a long time to be annoying someone. All right, that's coming to you. All right, let me grab, if you can grab, um, yeah, there's a few pieces in there we can run. And then there's some trim down there on the bolts.
Okay,
You can
is,
see
is this
those.
for apparel?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Oh,
I mean, you can use it for that.
sorry, I didn't quite get that unlocked yet.
All right, here's a pretty lace.
Hi, come on in.
Vintage. It is half inch. Let me see. Yeah, just over half inch. The scallops tip just over the half-inch mark. And it's white scallop on one edge and straight on the other. And if I do, how many yards, if you want some of this, tell me how many yards you would want. And I can just do, so you want 10 yards? Let me just see. Yeah, I think I can do 10 yards. Okay, so we'll just do $1 a yard, 10 yards. All right. All right, so that's running for $10, dollar a yard, vintage lace off bolt.
What kind of snack do you want? You have Pirates Foodie.
Is this for 10 yards?
Yeah, it's for 10 yards. Oh, you didn't want that one?
Yogurt.
Okay.
Any wider?
Do I have some wider laces? Yes. I don't know if I have 10 yards out though of anything that's wider. I have this one that's a wide vintage, but I would have to see how much I have. That one's about, let's see, 3.5 inches wide. Do you want me to measure that one and see how much I have?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just take it off of here.
Dun 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 dun. Uh oh! Look who's coming to see.
Hi.
Looks like you just got out of the bath, baby.
Did you just take a bath to come see grandma? All right, let me just measure this real quick. And while that's running, I'm going to get a buyer giveaway going here. So everyone get in. And I've got some fabric pieces that are either fat quarters or something that I'll let you pick from. All right. All right. Let me see how much there is of this. I've got 1, 2, 3 yards and some change of this. All right. So I'll just run it.
Mm. You can see comfort.
$3 start.
$3 start if you want it.
I'm just gonna get
3.5
okay?
inch
And put this
vintage
drop up.
lace. Looks like 70s style. So that's running if you want it. And anyone can bid. I'm just running it, at request. So thank you.
Thank you,
And
Linda.
Linda, thank you for your first purchase. And then I do have one more that I've got some of that is wider. And I have tons more. We just weren't prepared for that in this show because we're running fabric, not trim, if that makes sense. So just bookmark upcoming shows and we will run lace another time. All right, this is another one I have. And it is 1.5 inches wide, straight edge on one side, scallop on the other. Is that anything you're
Thank you,
interested in?
Linda.
Because I can count some out for you if you want that one. And everyone getting that buyer giveaway.
Run.
All right,
Linda
Sunshine
will
wants
pass.
some, but Linda passes. How much do you want? Do you want me to count it all out, or do you want me to run a certain amount?
Good job.
3 yards. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can do 3 on that. So let me just make sure.
Look,
And again, anyone can bid.
I was on the phone.
Let me just see what's left on this.
Look here.
If it's more than 3, I'm
Thanks, baby.
probably gonna. Oh no, there's less than 3.
What do you think
Or I
of
mean,
that?
there's more than 3, so I'll just run 3. Okay,
You done?
so here we go. 1,
You want to go see Grandma?
2, 3. Okay, so 3 yards of this is running. $3 start. Here we go. Can you run the St. Patty Day fabric behind you? Yeah, I can run a piece of that. So this is for 3 yards of this lace. And Sunshine State.
Sunshine
Thank you so
State.
much. Let me just cut that really quick. 1, 2, 3. What's wrong?
Oh, I lost my slip.
All right, here we go. Well, it's cut, so you don't have to.
Oh, I know, but
Oh,
it fluttered all the way down.
all right. Anyone else want some of that while I have it? Because I do have more. So it looked like a couple of people bid on it. All right, how much do you want, Linda? Because I thought you said you'd pass on this one. Do you want another 3 yard piece? Inch and a half wide.
Do you have 5?
Let's see. Probably.
Hi.
The answer is yes. So I'll run it as a 5 yard piece. There we go. All right, so 5 yards. Yeah, it does take a lot of lace to go around little dresses. And Linda's getting 5 yards. Thank you. So I'll cut 5 yards off there. And then we do need to go because I have a 2-year-old who is now wandering in our studio, which is dangerous. All right, so we're going to cut 5 yards off of this for Linda.
Okay.
And we got a giveaway winner, Mary, SLA. Congrats, Mary. And you get to pick. This is a fat quarter of cute Christmas, or you can get this piece that's about a fat eighth of vintage Cranston. Which would you like? Fat quarter Christmas or this little vintage Cranston piece that has little teddy bears on it? And congrats.
Thanks, Tonsky.
Are you there, Mary? If not, I'll pick for you
The
the
Christmas.
Christmas. You got it.
Thanks, Mary.
All right. And can you buy that bear piece? Yes. Here we go. Dollar start. It's running. It's about a fat eighth's worth of fabric piece. So that's running.
What you doing, Harp?
It does have the selvage edge on it. And Alicia is getting that.
See
You
ya.
wanted some shamrock? Let me just grab a couple of pieces. All right, this one is a fat quarter size piece. Let me make sure. Yeah, 18 by 21. Fat quarter shamrocks running. Martha's taking
Martha,
that
take
kind of a
that.
lighter background.
Thanks,
Let's
Martha.
see what I have that has. I'm just grabbing small pieces. This one's an argyle. Say yes or no on that one. It's a half yard. Let me make sure it's a half yard. Yeah, half yard. So argyle with shamrocks, lighter background. Sure. That one work? All right. That's red. That's cute. The argyle. Half yard shamrock. No mark on selvage. It's vintage. It's really nice cotton. Cute. Martha's snagging that.
Thank you, Martha.
And then I've got this one. I was just trying to grab stuff I maybe didn't have to cut. These are smaller pieces. Let me see how much is on. Well, we can run some of this one.
Yeah.
Oh, come here, sweet pea. Come to Grandma. Your mama had to go to work. You get to stay with Grandma.
Here we go.
She had to go to work, sweet pea. Come stay here. Oh, darn it. She just realized her mom left. Okay. All right. So let me see how much I have here. All right. So I'll run 2 half yards of this one. All right. And then we've got to go because I can't make her too sad. All right. I know. She just got sad because she realized her mom left. All right. Half yard of that's running. Cute little patchwork shamrock. That's darling. Half yard. And Island is going to take a half yard of that. All right, and then we'll run the last half. Here we go. Oh, and let me run another buyer giveaway. Everyone get in the last buyer giveaway that's running. And last half of this is going to Island. Congrats. So you'll get a full yard of that. All right, full yard of this one is going to Island. All right, everyone in that giveaway. And this is going to be for this cute little vintage piece that is 13 by 29. How cute is that? 13 by 29, drawing now. Oh, did we just get you came in and went back and came in again? You've had, thanks for the second raid. And Alicia, congrats, you're getting that cute little piece in your package. Yay! Stay home to shop. Thank you for another raid. We're gonna go raid someone else. So you get to raid with us. And Elisa gets this cute piece. Let me write your name on it. All right. And let's go see who we can raid. And sorry, we have to run. And let's go raid Burner Nut is on friend. Here we go. Thank you so much, everyone. Rating over to